we go. Yeah, I was snoozing until I said I was. Oh.
Yeehaw! Yeah, I like that last part there. That wow, 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 wow. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh wow,
That was quite some echo.
well, that was some echo there,
Wow,
Veno.
what?
Coming through Veno's mic.
My bad.
I know. I've heard you were bad.
He's a bad boy.
Or are you the proctologist from Cannonball Run? Good evening. It's Savage Thursdays, and we started the stream off like in left field out there somewhere.
Gutter. It was a gutter ball.
It was a gutter ball, total gutter ball. How you guys doing? Everybody good? Oh, the ship of fools!
Oh shit! We did it at the
I
same
mean-
time. Damn it!
Did we, damn it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Drake,
Oh.
25 months. Jingo, 29 months. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Fire, yeah.
Timed it out. Nice.
I thought I was going to get away with just one of those.
Good to know that
Anyway,
Mark is awake now.
yeah, thank you, gentlemen, for subscribing. That's a long time. It's a long time.
It's a check to see if you're constipated or not. Because if you're not, you probably shit yourself.
No.
They're helpful.
If you were, you're not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need
no.
to clean your seat.
No, it wasn't that bad that time. It's more my prostate gives me issues, you know. Drip,
We
drip,
need to
drip,
wait
no.
until like you're all into the story and you're like, yeah, and Tam is dead and the whole place is burning and blast it then blast.
Well, speaking of which, before we get into that, we need to make sure we got the players covered because we have one missing tonight, and that's Engorgio, who plays Albert.
It's pretty common for him to not be here, though.
Yeah. So Brad, you've got him now, I think.
Yeah, but we just voted on Veno.
Did you vote on Veno? And
Yeah, did you hear me and Drake?
No.
He's totally fallen off a cliff or the boat or something.
So yeah, this is Doc Fong. There is the voice of Brad that you hear. We call him Brad or Bradius or Doc Fong. He's not on camera tonight, and I'm going to shame him because of it. He says he's feeling puny, so I hope you feel better, Brad. It's a lot of people feeling puny lately. I've got a community full of sick people around here right now. Let's see. So, are we going to roll to see who plays Albert?
Yeah, that's only fair. That's only.
I refuse.
All right,
I think
well,
Meadow
let's.
should roll an extra d4.
Well, you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll do it the way Deadlands does it. I'm gonna deal cards. Huh? Yeah, yeah.
Hey, there we go. No, not. Is it the lowest or the highest?
Oh, it'd be the lowest.
Damn it.
Lowest.
Timmons always rolls low on those damn cards.
Oh.
Aces are considered high, right?
I was.
Aces are bullets, man. They're ones.
You can choose. You can choose.
Yeah, you can choose. It's like blackjack.
This isn't blackjack.
Wait,
I mean,
do we
as
want
far
high
as-
or low?
As far as the
Mm.
combat
Ah,
tracker goes,
If,
Look.
if you want him, roll low.
that's 3 weeks in a row.
I think we should include edges because I'm improved level-headed. I get 3 cards,
Negative.
and
Yep, negative
and
Ghost
Meadow
Rider.
uses the worst of 2 cards.
I just get
that's
to break the
negative.
tie. I get to break the tie.
Shuffle up that deck there, and what other deck do I need to shuffle? I've already dealt the adventure cards before
Okay,
you guys
did you?
got on the
I
table.
couldn't remember
Yeah.
what I had last time, but I think I
Yeah,
have
well,
similar ones.
there and you know, if nobody uses chips or cards and we just role play a whole session, I won't do it the next session. But we did have guys that were like sneaking around and actually got away with that. But that's the way the adventure said. It said, you know, once they get inside the compound. So really, it was just a check to get inside the compound. And since
No, I have a
Squeezy
card that would
Cheese
have been
is
great.
all priestly and stuff, what card was that?
I have Spill the Beans now. That would have been useful. Church person, could you tell me what's going on here? Nudge, nudge.
Spill the beans. Well, there wasn't. Nobody really knew what was going on until Quan and Kang sat down and talked. So you know, you guys knew that Kang was going there to meet Quan. That was not a secret. So yeah, let's do some character introductions. And Brad, I'm going to start with you introducing Albert.
Albert is only kind of here because he is a drunken, arrogant drunk who thinks
You
he's the
forgot
best.
misogynistic.
Oh, he's also misogynistic. Yeah, that's true.
Well, y'all think he's really an asshole.
It's true.
Yeah.
He really is. But he's good at shooting sometimes.
What's anistic anyway?
Misogynistic.
He massages it, but what is it? Anyway, so yeah,
It's his left eye lobe. It's his left eye lobe.
yeah. So in Gorgio, last I knew, went to Colorado, and somebody had a few quirky comments about what he might be doing in Colorado over there. But anyway,
Maybe the altitude is too high. He got confused.
well, tell us about Doc Fong.
There's some high going on.
Now
I bet
Doc
you, buddy.
Fong is Brad's regular character, so Brad's filling in for Gorgio. Tell us about Doc Fong.
He is the traveling herbalist, old guy. He's not sure how old he is because he gave up counting at some point. At some point, it's just not worth it. They stop giving you birthday cards and everything.
Doesn't even know how many decades. He doesn't care.
I mean, he has a good idea. It's somewhere between 60 and 700. And he likes to travel the ever triumphant trail, but ever since Jeb dug his way out of the ground in front of him, he's been wandering around with these guys doing good.
In Central and Southern California, and you're kind of back in Northern California right now. Very good. Let's go to Alonzo. Jingo, tell us about Alonzo.
Alonzo is a Mexican national. He's a gunfighter, a fist fighter. He can ride. He can charm the pants off of anything that has pants. He can even charm the pants off of things that don't have pants. That's how good he is. And he's a loyal companion and friend.
That's pretty.
He's like an
spot on.
Irish setter.
Pretty spot on. Well, Irish setter, tell us about Timmons there, Drake.
Hey, I'm Drake, and I'm playing Timmons Simmons. He's a St. Louis area boy. Matter of fact, he lives not far from where Marbania lives. He could be an old lost ancestor of yours.
Okay. It's completely possible.
It certainly is, isn't it? Timmons is filthy rich, although he doesn't live that way. He's got
Well,
he
he
invested
lives
himself
partly that
into
way. He lives the
He's
filthy
confused.
part. The filthy part.
definitely the filthy side of it.
He's also a little confused.
I wouldn't call him confused. At least he doesn't think he's confused. He is confusing. Yes, that is.
He
true.
did run a successful mayoral campaign.
Somehow.
Yes, but
help.
that's because he's filthy rich. You know.
He printed
When you
15,000 flyers for a town of 150 people. 1,500 or whatever. Yeah, so just wallpaper the town.
Yeah, that's Timmons. He's a good old boy, and he has no special talents.
No special talents. That I don't know. Survival is a talent, and you are the sole
Yeah,
survivor of the original characters. So
And he's pretty mean with a shotgun.
pretty mean with shotgun. Yeah.
And he did throw some dynamite at some evil rabbits.
Yeah, that's because I let
Saved us.
some PvP go on in this game. I don't think I'll ever do that again. That was who is it? The DM guy that does the DM's lair. He was saying why I don't allow PvP, and it does. It puts through, but the group survived it. These guys actually liked each
Luke?
other enough to say,
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, Luke and
Luke?
HG killing each other. Anyway, Luke, tell us about, or I mean,
No,
Jeb and HG.
DM's Guild. The guy's name's Luke, I think.
Yeah.
DM's Guild.
Tell us about
DM's Guild.
Oh.
tell us about Luke, who is the replacement for Jeb.
Well, he's a bounty hunter hexslinger with a chip on his shoulder the size of, well, Grim.
The size of Reverend Grimm. You got a chip just for that.
Technically,
Man.
that's your third character, right?
No,
mean,
Jeb was my first character.
Well, he
And that's
died,
it.
though.
Jeb just
Yeah,
Jeb
there was
just died.
human
unless
Jeb,
you count,
special
unless
Jeb.
you count Jeb 2.0.
Yeah, if you die and you come back, that's a different character.
Yeah, kind of is. Kind of is. I heard Wicked out there. Wicked, tell us about Swicy G, or Squeezy Cheese, as we call him. Yeah.
He is a Shoki priest, the new inheritor from his family for a set of Demon Slayer gauntlets he has. He's made his way to the Golden Mountain to protect his people from whatever evils have recently been released from beneath it. Once here, he kind of aligned himself with Tam, seeing as he was, a leader, and it made more sense. He could help more people.
Well, speaking of Tam, you guys are on the outskirts of Shanfan, coming back from a little spy mission little spy game that Tam sent you on. You were successful. I was really afraid the whole party was going to try to get in there, and I'm like, this is not going to be good. But
but it would have been funny.
But you guys decided to let the
It's like Timmons.
Yeah. Timmons trying to stealth around. Hey man, what's that?
Well, at least he wouldn't have the squeaky shoes.
Yeah, the clown shoes.
Probably,
Unless he
we're
needed to
not
get out of there
sure.
quickly.
Or I was playing with the dogs. That I need them then too.
So you guys, just to kind of recap, you went down to Dragon's Breath, and a couple of you, stealthier Chinese characters, slipped in and actually spied on a meeting between Quan and Kang. And you found out that, hey, Kang says he'll bring his navy against Tam if Quan brings his army. And so you guys immediately hightail it back to Shanfan. You went by horse. And by the time you get to Shanfan, part of his army is already camped like a half a day outside the city. Like you see him just arriving and setting up, and you guys were just coming into Shanfan, I think.
Well, I have a feeling that Ham probably knows about the land army. He may or may not know about the naval.
The naval. The naval what?
Naval fleet. I
That's
think
a
is what I was
technical
going
term,
for.
right? A naval bloop 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 bloop.
Schmo, what's happening, buddy?
Schmo? Who's Schmo? Oh,
See,
Why
Schmo.
did I
sucker.
say
Yeah.
Schmo?
Al Swearingen. That's in Gorgio's
I said
character, Schmo. And then Gorgio is like off in Colorado uh, with his bride and like on their second honeymoon. Or I don't know what's going on, but they're out there vacationing. And so Bradius Caesar is playing Al Swearingen. Now, this is post Deadwood, and it's an alternative history. So Al actually survived. Didn't get eat up with the cancer or whatever it was that he died of. But
spoiler.
yeah, spoiler if you've not seen Deadwood. Well, that was actually the movie, the comeback movie. But yeah, this is probably in between that, and he's just a drunk wandering around California with these guys. So anyway, so you're coming back in to Shanfan. Do you go straight to Tams, or what do you guys want to do? Paint
Yeah,
paint me a
we got
picture of
Tam
what you
with
do.
us, don't we? Don't
Did
we have
did
Tam
you
with
make it
us?
to Tams? I don't remember. Now, last week we couldn't stream
No, no.
because
At
of
the very
glitches.
end, we ran into some bunnies.
Oh,
I think we stopped when we saw the army camping. I think that was the last thing
that
I
was the
remember.
last. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
no, it was that, and then the bunnies that you exploded with dynamite.
Yeah,
yeah,
there was the bunnies.
yeah. You blew those bunnies up with
That
dynamite.
wasn't that before the army?
Poor little
I don't
emaciated.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Last thing you saw was the army, and you guys were like looking and like half a mile over here, and you can see the scouts kind of ride out, and you guys kick your horses into gear and haul ass into Shanfan.
And I
Hey,
recommend we go
you guys
straight
don't
to
hunt
Tams.
that way.
Not to be a naysayer, but we should get our horses there quickly.
What he said.
All
We
right.
get our shit out of the hotel and get to Tams and lock it down.
All right, so you're about a half a day outside of Shanfan, so we'll draw one card. It's 9 of clubs, which means there's no encounter. See, we'll put that right over here, and there we go. So I'll plug that up there so you guys can see. Where does that need to go? Like right there.
There's many times I roll that encounter button, hoping not to get a high number. Please be low.
Yeah, exactly. Please be low. But hey, it's just following what it says in the deal here. In the deal here,
Yeah, but then
there was a
it's
deal.
extra work for you though when it does come up high.
It is because I got
You're
to go
like,
get a map
like,
and create an
oh, yeah.
encounter and blah blah blah. But that's all right.
I try to
It's
have
fun.
one pre-done, like
Yeah.
a generic one.
Yeah,
I
kind of.
try.
I've done that. I've rolled on the tables. I do that on my Friday night game. I prepare 2 random encounters based on the territory they're in, and I just use the DMG tables. So, and I tell my players that hey, DMG, it's level 1 to 4, and then level 5 to 10. So you may be level 5, get a level 10 encounter.
Yeah, they don't even count as experience.
No, they don't count as
You
experience.
get 2
He's evil in
vampire
that respect.
spawns in your camp.
Yeah, well, it's miles.
Run away.
Anyway, so you guys find yourselves back here in Shanfan, and you head straight to Tams. It's not a problem. People are kind of curious as to what's going on. You guys kind of racing through town. Everybody stops and looks, and you guys make it up to Tam's house. They let you ride in, and you have your little meeting. So what are you going to tell him?
We do have a good pass. We do have a good pass with us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys come riding up real quick, and they just throw the gates open, and then you go.
Well, they probably were, or at least some of them were probably aware of Tam's orders to us, and if we're coming in, hot like this, it's important.
Well, you got to remember though, Tam doesn't trust anybody, which is why anybody in his own, his own organization. That's why he sent you guys.
Open the gate.
Right.
He still may have said open the gates type of
If you
thing.
see that weird Timmons guy, let him in.
Yeah, in other
He's
words,
pretty noticeable.
he probably knew you were coming riding up the mountain. He probably had somebody already tell him that you were coming up the mountain, towards his place or whatever. But so yeah, you guys make it to Tams. You sit around. He comes out to meet you. There's no big meal this time. I mean, it's he can sense the urgency, and he little old man walks up to you. What do you tell him?
You're gonna die.
I think we should leave this up to Sweezy Cheese and or Doc Fong, since they were actually there with the intel gathering.
That's probably a pretty good
Yes.
idea. I
And
don't
there
tell
is
you
some
the story.
bad news. Speezy G, tell him what you heard in that meeting.
I fear the news is quite dire, sir. Not
Well-
only is there an army coming from the land, but Quan and Kang have aligned themselves and are coming for you by sea as well. I fear there's other news, however. As I suggested before, they don't seem to know who the real attackers were at the Kumite, and they are preemptively attacking you before you attack them. This means at least one other person is acting against you.
He looks at you and he smiles slightly. The kind of smile almost like you're exactly right and I already knew this kind of smile.
Like gas in the elevator. Like
And he turns around and he has one of his servants here got a tray, and he takes a piece of paper off of it and opens it up. It looks like a telegraph.
is that in?
Okay, Doc.
Is that in Tangerine?
No, it's not in Tangerine. Did you say Tangerine?
He did.
He picks it up and he reads it, and it is a reply from the Necessity Alliance. That
Oh, I know them.
that they are heading south to assist. So it's like he already kind of started making preparations, although he didn't know exactly what to expect. You guys don't know. He does seem a little worried, and he says, "Well, how much time do we have? 2 days? 3?"
Well,
Yeah.
well, the army is what, about a half day's ride? No idea where the naval fleet is.
A half a day.
It looks out towards the shore.
You don't see any
They
blockade
have
or
a day
anything.
away. They could stay there for a couple of days though. We don't know what their intentions are.
They were probably sent in advance, so there
They
may
should
be a
send out
specific date when
scouts.
they're coordinated.
He
The-
turns
Maybe
around
send
and
out
gives
land
some.
army is supposed to wait for the bombardment from sea to begin before attacking.
Oh, that's
If we can
important to know.
delay, if we can delay the ships coming in, then we can delay the land attack as well.
You guys got any torpedo boats and some ghost rock and some dynamite? We can take one out. We know how.
Well, what about some sort of mines?
Well, we pretty smart, but we ain't stupid or nothing.
No, I mean like sea mines, water mines.
How
You know,
can
they
you
go
mine the
boom,
water?
and-
You can mine rock because you have pickaxes and
You
such.
guys have no
Wrong
idea
kind of
where the
mining.
fleet's at right now. I mean, what are you gonna do
He
about
wants
that?
bombs under the water to blow up things.
Oh yes, that would be good. Do you have any of those, Tam?
I would have had that H.G. Wellikas
not died.
came through with his yeah, unfortunately. Hello, Stark. Hello, Stark. What? Laudanum? 6 people here, not one's addicted to laudanum. I got it.
What's laudanum?
You know, it was opium in a bottle,
Opium.
basically.
Yes.
Oh,
Opium
okay.
dissolved in alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Now, when you say alcohol, I'm hoping you meaning like liquor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably
'Cause
wood
in rubbing
alcohol.
alcohol wouldn't be nearly as appealing.
Well, I don't know if it was in the sense of like kind of liquor you get as opposed to just distilled so it'd be kind of bland otherwise, I would think. But also, it's filled with opium, so you probably don't care.
It ain't got no peace schnapps in it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that.
So Tam turns around and gives some instructions to one of his servants in Chinese, and he basically says, organize a scout party, but I want 2 members from each of the gangs, basically. He doesn't want just one gang to go out and charge. It's like he doesn't trust his people. So he gives specific instructions, and he turns around and he says, yes, well, I guess I have many preparations, and I thank you. And let's see. I need to go to where's my story? I can close that.
Brad ate it.
It was good with hot sauce.
Chicken wings.
Let's see. No. What was that last one called? That was called Spy Games. So let me fast forward here through all these story entries. And there it is.
Before the servant gets too far away, Timmons goes, and put some extra egg rolls on there.
Yeah. There's doesn't seem to be a meal being prepared here. Okay,
Well,
so
no,
let's see.
Timmons has no idea what the servant was ordered to do. As far as he knows,
Yeah.
he's getting
Oh,
he's put extra egg rolls on there.
I got it. He just looks at you and shakes his head like he doesn't understand and walks off. Posse needs to get back Shanfan, warn Big Ears Tam. So you guys have done that. Okay, so it's not that one, it's this one. If the posse makes it back to Shanfan in 3 days or less, blah, 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 blah. Journey from Dragon's Breath takes longer than 3 days. The heroes,
Oh, there's a timeline. Nice.
So yeah, you made it back in about a day and a half. You rode pretty hard. Let's see. Well, where the hell is what it says that Tam does? Big Ears Tam. Anyway, he goes and gets the key for you immediately. I bet that wasn't Spy Games. I just didn't see it.
What would the key for again? I forgot.
For that vault that that fancy British guy wanted.
Is that he and Shanfan?
Is that group that they work for?
The society.
Yes,
Explorer Society.
Ah, yes, that's what it was.
That's in Shanfan, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys first went to the Explorers Hall, but then the second time you came to Shanfan, it had been burned down, and they had moved to the Sunrise House. So you'd been there once
I don't even
before.
know if we saw the first one, actually. I think it was burned down when we first got here.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we came into
Yeah.
We showed up while it was still smoldering.
I think it was smoldering when we got here.
I think
it was
so.
like the day after.
Yeah. So you've got the key that Roderick Pennington Smythe, Captain Roderick Pennington Smythe, had sent you,
Captain Smith,
to get from Tam however you could. And, instead of taking 2 weeks, you actually did it in what? In advance of time. Day and a half there, day and a half back.
About a month in real life. About a month in real life.
But I think it was only like 5 or 6 days in total in game.
Yep.
Probably.
So it's Thursday, August 28th. It is.
So do you guys
6
think we
p.m.
should go get the shit out of the thing since there's going to be a fight in Champagne?
we should definitely tell
Yes.
Smythe that we have the key, and we should probably move whatever it is outside the city before opening it.
Well, it could be
Also,
safe in the vault too. You
Yeah.
never know.
also, we should tell them so they can be armed for when this invading force comes in.
Yeah,
Tell who?
or evacuate beforehand.
The
Robert Pennington's
Pennington's
Oh,
mob.
yeah, the Explorer Society, who you guys are kind of Timmons is a member of, and you guys are kind of pseudo members of. You've probably proven yourselves by now.
Oh, just say it, Marv. We're Timmons lackeys,
You're Timmons
minions,
lackeys.
if you will.
Well, yeah, until Timmons gets killed.
You guys have got it all wrong. You guys have got. You're the survivors of Timmons.
Yes. Yeah. So he's been lucky so far, but yeah, maybe played it smart a little bit. Like
Timmons,
not
smart.
went into certain places when he's like, no, I'm not going in there.
The Ghost Rock Tower? Nope.
Nope, I'm not going in
He's
there.
with HG.
The Indian
that's
burial
probably why
grounds.
Timmons lived longer too, because after he got blown up like twice by HG, he learned. Don't
Yep.
get near HG.
We don't have to worry about that much anymore.
He's like a dog. You just hold him a couple times and they learn. They learn.
So you guys got the key? Are you heading to Sunrise House? You said you're going to Warden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Plus,
Tim,
we probably have stuff there that we need to get, like
that's true.
our rifles and backup ammo and
Yeah, all that stuff. What's
beef
your
jerky.
what's your plan to go? To do from there.
Well,
Let's find
first
out
we
about the
wanna
vault first.
Find out the vault.
Okay.
What if it has like some kind of city defensive laser in it?
What, the vault?
Is there a
Oh.
train leaving? Do we want to get out of town? I mean, just screw them. Our boat's here. We can leave in the boat.
Big
I
fucking
mean,
gang war
Cam
coming
didn't
to
ask
Shanty.
for our assistance with the war.
We need to get our boat out of here if it's going to get sank in the harbor.
Yeah, probably will.
At least put it out to sea so it can fight back if it needs to.
Yeah, why don't we
Wait,
what's the word I'm looking for?
don't we have to go through the maze in order to get to this port?
Can we see a map of Shanfan?
Shanfan? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
For some reason, I think I remember like walls creating a natural kind of barrier for the
For the harbor here?
harbor,
We'll go with
yeah.
your memory because mine sucks. It's been more than 2 seconds ago.
I don't know how close do they have to get to bombard it though.
Well, we could also let Tam use our ship in the combat and for a price, of course.
We could go send Albert to be in charge of the ship, and then we don't have to worry about his character right now.
But then we may not have a ship at all.
I didn't necessarily say he gets to make decisions. Just put him on the ship.
Who?
Well, it's not like
Albert?
the Chinese crew is. It's not like the Chinese crew is going to understand him anyway, right?
Yeah.
And it's Khan's navy that's coming? Khan.
Kang.
Kang.
Yep.
And
God.
The
Kang is north of us.
south.
And so would he be coming from this direction?
Let's see. Images.
Or this direction? This is an island, so he would be coming from maybe around these 2 ways. Unless he sent people around. Shanfan. Well, that
So
doesn't really
yeah, let's
help.
see. Here's Dragon's Breath, and here's Shanfan, kind of tucked back in this natural harbor up here. You can't really see but it goes all the way back to here, where the railroads come together. So there's Shanfan, and they gotta come from Dragon's Breath anyway.
They might have some all around too, because we found the abysmal north of town. He might have them in like groups around the maze,
Right.
and they're meeting up with the main group from Dragon's Breath.
So 80 miles or so they got to go. What's that?
And to give you an idea, Quan marched his army from here, and they were already right there at the intersection a half a day out of Shanfan when you guys made it back here. So he had started marching his army before the meeting ever happened.
Right, and if Dragon's Breath's only 80, 100 miles, they could be here any moment too.
Mm-hmm. Sure could.
8-10 hours.
Murder hobo. What's up, Gary?
Yo, my dudes.
Yo, my dudes. So yeah, that's So these guys are in Shanfan right now, and there are two other triad warlords marching against Big Ears Tam, who is the triad boss here in Shanfan. And these guys are stuck in Shanfan right now. Oh, that's nice of you. That's nice of you, Gary. Thank you. Somebody better poke Timmons. He's about to fall asleep.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. So what's your plan from here? You go to the Sunrise House. Okay. And you get there, and as you're making your way back down, the mountain and back down into Shanfan itself, you can see that the city is starting to stir like a bunch of hornets, and you know, Shanfan's busy enough the way it is. If you guys remember this image.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's like people scurrying everywhere, and except they're going like instead of just kind of casually walking to the market here and there, they're moving with intent and purpose. They're getting the kids off the streets, and it looks like the word is spreading already through the city that something's coming.
The gangs are coming. The gangs are coming. How do we say that in Tangerine?
In Tangerine?
Mandarin, Tangerine, same thing.
There you go. All right, so here you are in Shanfan, and you make it back through town pretty uneventfully. And you come up to the Sunrise House, and let's see here.
Oh, the prison break. That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
Yeah. What plot point
Yeah,
are we on?
that's a year ago. You guys did the. You guys are on plot point 7.
Even?
But like I said, there were two mini plot point campaigns in here. One of them was Santa Anna's invasion and stuff, and the other was this War of the Triads. And I wanted to run one of them, not both of them, because it just stretches the game out for, Anyway, but we can if you guys want to. Let's see. Not exactly joyful at his turn of events, Tam sends for the golden skeleton key and hands it over per the deal. Then the posse is escorted off the premises. Oh, blah 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 blah, and
well, that was very polite.
He does.
Thank you very much.
He does tell you that, well, at least Sweezy G and Doc Fong can hear him in Chinese as he tells them that the new Tomorrow Triad is on the way, as well as the Kung Fu heroes of the 37th Chamber, who learned of Quan's manipulation.
Didn't he have his
Kung
champion
Fu
was
hero.
from the 37th
Everybody
chamber?
was kung fu fighting.
Kung Fu
Still Kung Fu
fighting.
Hong,
Really? That's as far as you
what is
made
it?
it? Was the prison break?
Hong Kong Fooey.
Hong Kong Fooey.
I think that's the brigade that Hong Kong Fooey's a part of.
Wasn't Quan's
Never
guy
wanna meet
from
ya.
the 37th chamber?
Yeah, and that's what he says here. That's what Tam tells you before
Quan didn't take
before you're
well
escorted
to
off
that.
the premises is basically yeah, he's called for the new Tomorrow Triad and the Kung Fu heroes of the 37th Chamber who have learned of Quan's manipulation in the Kumite. Yeah, so he's already sent for reinforcements. Okay.
Having super mystical kung fu fighters on our side is probably good. I mean, other than Sweezy G.
We do know where the army is. Perhaps we could disrupt or delay, or every army has to have a supply line, right? Kill that supply line, the army is crippled.
Yes, and fresh water.
Exactly. That's part of it. So he sent his army up here.
Quicker
It
than a
has to have
human
a
eye.
supply line somewhere, or a supply, an encampment. The
Number one
army
super
can't just
guy.
eat the dirt. And if we can find that and steal or destroy it, that's going to go a long way towards helping Tam. Just
Question:
an idea.
Were they along the train route, or were they away from the train route?
They were camped right alongside the road. On the California map, it's hard to see because it says the San Joaquin River right over the top of it, but there's a road. Same road you guys rode up, and looks like they kind of came out of. They're like camped like right in here.
Saying that's pretty close to this other rail line. That's the Denver Pacific.
Yep. Basically, they ran by the Union, didn't it? I think. I don't know.
I mean, I think that's where it'd be owned by.
All right, so you're gonna tell him before you escort him out, as you're having your little chat, what you did with the berries. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Yes, and they think it is Quan who was involved in that. That might cause some chaos.
Let's see. He escorts you out. You guys talk about what you're planning on doing. As you're making it back, and you get back to the Sunrise House, and you walk in, and you're like, "Hey!" And Captain Pennington Smythe is gone. He's not here.
Did he leave us a note?
When did he leave?
Rutherford Ellington Dillinger is not here either.
When did he leave?
Staff doesn't know what became of him. Only that his quarters were found in shambles a few days ago, and he hasn't been seen since.
Well, that's
Which
not
one we
ominous at all.
rescued already? Was it? Which one did we rescue already? Damn it! Keep getting captured.
Smythe.
Damn it. Let's go check the tongs. Let's just go there. Let's just check them. Wasn't that who captured him the first time?
Yes, think so. Did you see anyone suspicious in the area right before this?
No, absolutely not. There's been no one in here. No one that
who
would
messed
have.
up in the room then?
Well, that's a very good question. I know who
Is
it was that
you
cleaned
got
it up.
mates But if no one has been here, then how did they mess up the room?
Maybe they messed it up themselves. Rock stars. Well,
Was he messy? Was he messy? Did you have to housekeep him a lot?
no, it's very unusual, but they disappeared sometime in the night. They just gone.
Was there security? Is there security there? Not really, no.
Well,
A lock on the door, maybe?
Yeah, we just lock the door after a certain hour. If you're not back here by midnight, you're not usually getting back in without waking somebody up. But all they had to do was walk over and turn a deadbolt and walk out. Or someone
Does the
took them.
Go
door
through
look
the
like
window.
Does the door look like it's been jimmied?
You gonna
Unlocked?
investigate their room or the front
Yes.
door? The
Simmons
Check
wants
the
to check out
windows.
front door, how you would get in.
front door doesn't look like it's seen any damage.
Does it look like it's been picked? Timmons is a thief.
Is he? What kind of skill would
Thievery?
yeah, be pretty damn hard to tell. Yeah, you're maybe
Nothing
yeah.
obvious.
Nothing obvious. Yeah.
I don't look like nothing been jimmied or picked here. I don't see any funny looking scuffs or blood down here. Let's see. Like checks like the threshold of the door and the first couple steps, see if there's anything odd there.
No, just
Then he'll go
regular
up, follow them up to the room
foot
after they went
traffic,
up to the
dirt.
room.
You guys head up to the room, and it's been kind of cleaned up. They just started cleaning on it, this morning. But yeah, all the drawers are pulled out of the wardrobe, and there's clothes laying around and stuff. But
Does
like,
it look like it's been ransacked?
yeah, pretty much. But like, you know, his most personal items, you don't see him here. Like, his traveling bag and stuff. These guys are explorers. They're used to jaunting around all over the world.
Perhaps he left in a hurry.
Basically,
some
the
reason.
mattress is thrown off the bed and the pillows are ripped open, and it's kind of messy.
Does the window look like it's been messed with at all?
You walk over and look at it, and no, it's closed.
Doesn't seem so. Timmons, do you know anything about breaking into windows?
Yeah, you pick up a chair and you just smash it and you get right in. It's easy.
Well,
Well,
it looks
while
like they
they're
didn't do that.
while they're looking around inside, Marb, Luke's gonna go to the. This is a hotel type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Luke's gonna go to either side, the rooms to the either side of his, and
Mhm.
knock and ask if they heard anything or saw anything.
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping. All right. So I'll give you
Can I
a
your pillow?
50-50 chance, high or low, Vino, that somebody's even in
Mm,
one of the rooms.
So high.
I wouldn't say
Unfortunately,
the
there's
area.
nobody in the first room.
So close. Let's stay high.
Ha ha.
And there is somebody in the second room.
Excuse me, ma'am or sir. Did you hear anything next door during the night or see anything unusual?
Big guy with a cowboy hat and a beard says, "Excuse me,
Excuse me.
you calling me a ma'am?"
Well, I mean, they haven't opened the door yet, as far as I know.
And no, they open the door. You knock on the door. They open the door, and it's a guy standing here, and he's like, "I'm sorry, what was that?"
Our friend is missing. They were staying next door.
Mm-hmm.
Most of their personal belongings are gone, but the whole room is, been ransacked. Just wondering
Oh,
if you
is
heard or saw anything.
this a bad place to stay?
No, of course not.
He says, "Well, surely they'd give me a refund. I just checked in an hour ago."
No. So I guess you didn't.
You
hear
see them turn
anything.
around, start gathering their stuff, and they head downstairs. I want my money back.
Well, I mean, there is a war coming.
A war? And you see him all paranoid, freaked out. He's got this
Yeah,
little
you might want to
two-shot
stay
Timmons yells
outside.
down,
Derringer.
"Put that on my tab. My bad. That's not bad. Put that on our tab."
Hello,
Yeah,
Rondon.
just tell the guys downstairs to put it
You're
on
right.
Timmons'
Army
tab,
moves on its stomach.
and Timmons will take care of the room and everything, so you don't have to pay for it. All right.
So
Yeah.
Timmons goes into that room that they just vacated.
Yeah, so a quick survey of the suite turns up no indication of where the captain might have gone.
Well, let's go downstairs and ask the concierge or the bellhop,
The same dude
somebody.
you were just talking to a minute ago said he got no idea where he's at. He made a mess of his room and he's gone. Tore up all their stuff.
Well, I went AFK to go pee.
He's
Oh,
also
So
the
I have an
stable
idea.
hand. He's also the stable hand.
Hey,
Same
Timmons.
guy. The same guy.
What if we ask at the train station if they were seen boarding a train here recently?
good idea, Doc. We might be able to ask folks outside the inn if they may have seen anything too.
Isn't there that
So,
taco truck around here?
do you think we need to go find them? Maybe that's a good thing that we don't show up over there. Somebody might be following us. I mean, is there a yellow exclamation mark somewhere you can see? Is that a
Or
the
did you
glowing?
what? Like your idea light bulb going off? Is that what you're
Like
talking
you
about?
got a quest. It's like a quest.
A quest?
There's a quest icon. A yellow exclamation
Oh,
mark.
the quest icon. Yeah, you don't see anything in here glowing that indicates that it's interactive.
I'm hitting tab a lot here.
Yeah, you guys
Can
just
you?
you don't know, but you do have the golden key.
Well, where's this vault supposed to be? Underneath? What? In the what? I think we know, don't
I
we?
thought you said it was under the building.
Under this building, the hotel.
It was
I thought
under the ruins of the Explorers Society
We could-
Lodge.
Under the society's building, yeah.
we could go see what's going on there if
It's
something's
only
going
down
on.
the street. Let's wander down the street. Let's see.
There
We
are.
were rebuilding it, weren't we?
I think you guys had given them some money to rebuild, didn't you? Didn't you?
Timmons was
some?
given 10 grand a month to the society, so it's only been a few months, though. I mean, that's probably not enough to rebuild the place alone.
Well, you get down there and actually you start to walk out of the Sunrise House, and you guys can hear the first reports of gunfire and large arms of some kind.
Boom, boom.
Yep.
We hear the volley of a cannon, maybe.
Is it
Yep.
coming from towards the
Boom.
waterfront or towards inland?
Towards inland.
Probably. Oh,
Sometimes that can be very hard to tell.
It's not too hard to tell because you can see people running away from the edge of town. Let's see, where's Shan Fan at here? You guys are like right here. Share that map with you again so everybody's got it. You're like up here in Red Lantern Town, and the Explorers Society Lodge is like right here. Grid is clicking on, but it's down there next to Heavenly Park, and the only thing left of it really is uh, uh, like this Gothic tower that was built on the side of the thing. The rest of the building is kind of burned down. And you can hear the gunfire coming. Like the heavy report, you don't know, but you can hear gunfire from down here. But you did hear a very large whoa, report, and you don't know which direction that came from.
We don't know if that's the city firing on the army or if it's, well, if people are screaming, they're firing on us.
Is the skids the part that HG allegedly burned down?
Yep.
Allegedly.
He's dead. We know he did it.
Yep, that's why there's not much on the map there.
You can blame a dead guy for stuff.
So yeah, people are starting to run everywhere. So you guys are currently right here. Are you going to move toward the Sunrise House then, towards all that? Okay.
Timmons wants to.
Yes.
So
Going
we
with
must
the
keep an
majority
eye out.
here.
Everybody has guns, just in case, right?
On foot, though, right? That's the way I'm imagining us. We're all on
Yeah,
foot.
it's I mean,
Yeah,
you would have
yeah.
put your horses in the stables at Sunrise, and it's
Stables,
too
yeah.
crowded right now. You'd be running people over, but you could definitely mount up and run some people over, get the hell out of
Timmons
town.
is like, I got a mule. I can go anywhere I want, but then we might kill somebody with Jake. He got blind in one eye.
He might run somebody over. So yeah, hopefully the heroes are clever enough to look at the golden skeleton key in their palm and take it to the ruins in the Explorer Society Lodge.
Hey, we're gonna look closer at that golden key also.
If somebody gives you a golden key, that's a mission, man. That's a quest.
Don't you
ain't
like
going on
try to
train
chew on the
station
handle,
asking questions.
see if it's gold?
There they find Captain Pennington Smythe and Rutherford Ellington Dillinger holed up in the lodge's Gothic tower, the only portion of the scorched ruin that still stands. The captain greets the heroes as soon as he recognizes them.
Oh, so this is where you are. Y'all had us worried.
You
know,
lads are a sight for sore eyes. Quan spies found Mr. Dillinger's hidey hole, so we had to beat a quick retreat. Capital show tracking us down. Now, have you got that key? And you what?
Key? What key?
Oh,
We're supposed to get a
shit.
key?
We forgot the key in the hotel.
Yes,
room.
yes. This one that Mr. Fong is biting on. Who wasn't it Doc that said he was going to bite on it?
Yeah.
The handle part, you know.
Does he have teeth still? He is like 600 years old. What? Is that are they wooden?
He'll bite very gently.
What's with all the gunfire down there? What in the hell is going on in the city?
It's
Han
an
and
army.
Quan are attacking, possibly.
You say what?
What now?
Shut up! I can't.
There's a navy. There's a navy army coming too. A fleet.
So they've decided to move on Tam, have they?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I believe Shanfan will burn.
yeah, I think it might
Almost
be
this-
best to get whatever's in the vault and vamoose.
Well, that's
What
a
is in
spot
the
of
vault?
bother, isn't it? Stiff upper lip, chaps. If they want to
What's
have
that,
a
Dom?
war, there's nothing we can stop it now. Nothing we can do to stop it now. But I'll be damned if I let them ransack the Explorer's Lodge. Not after all we've been through. What do you say? Will you help us secure the
Look at-
vault?
We look around the pile of rubble and the tower that's kind of leaning a little. Protect the Explorer Society?
Yes, but he does say, let's see, these guys hear the first reports of gunfire, blah, blah, blah. Bells and gongs start going off throughout the city. Yes. Yeah. You see? Uh-oh.
Open it up. Let's take a look.
Careful, that one. This is a good machine gun.
As the army marches on the city. I do have to, hopefully I scared the hell out of you guys for once. Adjust the sound before we turn on the effects. Stay back! Okay, let's see what happens here. It was a great deal of import. Remember, one of the first things you guys did when you got to Shanthan is you went to find an artifact. You went to find Captain Pennington Smythe, who had hidden an artifact called the Amulet of Rahashimir.
Thought we destroyed it.
No, they didn't know they were going to. They took it and they were going to hide it and try to figure out a way to destroy it. They didn't know how to
Is
destroy
that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, if that was a good deed of some import, I'm going to play a card.
I don't think it works on a deed that we past done like that.
No.
We just did this key thing.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
recovered the
thing.
key.
Key thing.
Yeah, you just recovered the key.
That's specifically what I asked about.
Okay, so yeah,
Sorry,
you
I
guys
misunderstood.
each add a point of renown to yourselves. Or conviction. I'm sorry. Conviction. Not
I think you
renown.
have to do that. I think you have to do that, Marb.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Doc Fong, why
Yeah.
would you do
Troll?
this? I think there's a way to do it. Right click on the right click on something. I know there is a way to
Character portraits on the top, I think.
Oh,
or
that's
on
it.
the
That's it.
character sheet.
That was it. Award conviction. Award conviction. And conviction. And conviction. And conviction. You guys are full of conviction.
What does conviction do?
It's the equivalent to using a blue fate chip. You can add a d6 to something.
Are you also allowing it to be used as a reroll for a crit fail?
No.
I was just curious.
If we pass
I don't
go,
think so.
do we collect $200?
No, that's
Well-
not even in the rules of Monopoly, by the way.
No, so
Well, it's an option.
Well, no, it's the free parking. Free parking is the one that is not a rule in Monopoly. But
That's what it is.
Yeah, you have to have the pass go, otherwise you'll never make more money.
Yeah.
That's right.
It seems like if free parking were to give you money, it should be called like free money parking and not just free.
well,
Right.
if you steal it out of someone's car that's in the parking lot, then
Okay, you have a good
then
point.
it's right.
I never thought about it that way.
Okay. So, Quan marches. Quan is marching into the city. The battle is taking place. The ruins of the lodge afford an excellent view of the battle, which evidently starts to happen out here in Heavenly Park. And as you climb the tower and you look down over Heavenly Park, share that again because somebody's...
I close it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can see that the citizens of the town itself have started coming out with tools and things to
Makeshift
fight.
weapons.
Yeah, makeshift weapons and pitchforks, and you can see the first of Quan's army starting to, come in from the southeast of town down here into this park, and the war is on, and the battle is raging below you down here in Heavenly Park.
Do you see that old lady with the coat hanger? You think she's gonna be? I think she'll kill somebody with it.
Guys, roll me a notice roll.
Ooh.
Timmons is playing with a dang-a-long. Alonzo and Doc. Alonzo sees it first and he says, I think we've got company.
Why did it? I definitely didn't use my conviction.
Did you double click it at any point?
You've got an effect on right now that says conviction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You had it from last time.
Yeah, I took it off.
Mine expired at the very beginning of
okay.
today. I think it
I
didn't
think
get
that's
to you.
because of that. I think that's because of the initiative that it did before or something when
Okay,
we
let's
were
look and
seeing
see
who
if
was
he.
playing
Yeah, he's
Albert.
still got a point of conviction on. So, all right. Good use of a card, Doc, going into this thing.
Well, Albert needs to be useful for something.
So yeah, Alonzo, you nudge Doc, and Doc turns around and you say, "I think we got company," and you see a party of people headed your direction.
Well, if you look up just before the notice rolls, Luke was attempting to board up the door.
What door?
The door to the tower or whatever, or any door within the tower that might block a
It's
way.
just wide open, man. I mean, there's a big old hole burned in the wall right here. You know, the stones crumbled out of this Gothic tower that they've got.
Yeah, y'all really spent a lot of money on this tower, didn't you, Captain Smythe?
I don't know. His hat looks new. I bet they bought new hats.
So I think what I'll do is I like adding you guys one at a time.
I'm guessing we don't have like 5 minutes before they get here.
No.
Oh, well, it was worth asking at least.
I do not use that. I did not mean to drop that.
What's that?
The,
Oral
inflammatory.
inflammatory.
read it.
What is that anyway?
Oh, it was something I bought off the Smith and Robards. It's a little tablet that you put under your tongue, and you place a pill on your tongue and make a vigor roll. On your next action, I can spit a gout of flame or continue to hold it in my mouth and allow the reaction to build. One round is a D10. Each round adds another D10 up to a maximum of 3D10.
Shit.
After the third round, it doesn't do anything. If I'm shaken or wounded while holding it in my mouth, it goes off. It might go off in a random direction. And if you fail your vigor check, you explode instead.
And the
That
song
sounds like an
Fireball
HG.
plays.
Was that made by
Fireball!
HG? That is true. It does sound like him.
Well, some dragon's breath, I guess. Let me do
I
some
have
setup
3
real
of them.
quick.
Does anybody else want one?
What's that?
I
Those
did one
oral
at one
inflammators.
time.
I have 3 of them. Does
No, it
anybody
sounds like
else
that would
want
make
one?
it hard to smoke my pipe.
I'm afraid I accidentally swallow it, and then we don't know what's going to happen.
Well, in
You become
many
a rocket
hours.
ship and go into space.
Yeah, but all them beans I've been eating?
Exactly, right?
We will pull your finger and incinerate an entire army.
We
By
could
the way,
start a
Marv.
circus. You could be the Flying Timmons.
By the way, Marv, I love the image you used for Pennington Smythe. That's a character from Venture Brothers, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Let's
It's
see.
at least in that art style, if nothing else.
I still think you should have used Thurston Howell. 'Cause that's your Pennington Smythe voice. Well, stay
I'm
back.
trying to make sure that, let's see, 97, 24, 24, 97, 7, 2.
I think Fireball has to be capitalized.
Watch out. Look at those guys' guns.
So, yeah, Alonzo, you kind of look across here, and you're like, I think we
Oh,
got
those
company.
guys.
And we will do this.
Why does it look like they have high-tech weaponry?
That's what I'm worried about. I got a 2, a 3, and an 8. Come on. 2 and a 3.
Ugh, I got a 3.
Captain Smythe got an ace.
At least I'm calculating on this character.
Gents, looks like we've got company. What do you say? And Smythe steps forward. Let me close that. And
Can one get into this tower and get like a higher point, or is it just all burned out?
I think you would probably have to worry about falling.
Yeah, getting up
Stone
like the wooden stairs on the inside are burn away at the bottom. There's still some hanging, from up there, but where the fire had come through the wall right here, it's kind of like scorched down on the bottom. But the stone structure itself, the outside of it is
Yeah.
still there.
Well, I wasn't sure if it had a stone staircase in it or anything like that.
There's a small section of the stairs burned, but you could get up onto the stairs and climb. Like it says, it's got a great view of Heavenly Park, and you guys were probably up in the tower when this, so if you guys would rather be up in the tower, I'll allow that to start this whole thing.
I mean, that makes sense seeing it perspective. Or that's why we saw them. Only some of us did because we were by that window there.
I kind of envisioned Timmons was still standing outside.
Yeah.
Like
was
Smythe and them were in the tower, and we had come up, and maybe a couple of them guys went in, but Timmons was still
Still
Luke
here.
was trying to.
So I'm cool where he's at.
Yeah, so Dillinger and Smythe would have been,
Timmons like somebody dinner's still on this plate right here. Look at that.
it says they're holed up in here, and before you guys can start digging for this vault, this happens. Your friends are invisible on combat tracker. What? Oh. Did they not go in as friends?
I don't know. But
Yeah, they
there he is.
did, but they're, well, that's weird.
It just seemed like we might have to, heal them or something. And
Yeah,
to
so
see if
you
they're
guys
wounded.
put yourselves where you want to be as this combat starts.
Well, I was talking to Alonzo, so I'll be next to him.
Okay.
Excuse me. Is there any sort of cover down here?
I mean, there's a big hole in the wall, as you can see here, and then this back quadrant of the building, is nothing but a few, studs in the walls, big thick oak studs still holding up part of the ceiling, but the siding and the clapboard siding is burned off in places. So there's very little cover down here at all. Now you could climb up in the tower and get some cover if you wanted to, but
Well, I was just meaning like some of the rubble, maybe part of a wall.
yes,
or
there's going to
something that I
be
could
some
use.
cover. So you're telling me you're
Like, would that be considered cover where I want to go? Even if it's just partial cover.
That chimney is.
Yeah, there's a chimney here. And there is like part of the chimney fallen over or here's another chimney that's fallen over, but that doesn't really give you much cover. You could jump down behind a foundation over here. There's a part of a wall standing there, looks like.
And Albert was over there relieving himself when we said this,
I think
claiming that bush for
using the
himself.
foundation as cover would probably be the best bet.
And so nobody really says anything. So Timmons, with his one notice, is
Oh no, we're saying things.
No,
Look at
Alonzo
them,
said
they're coming.
something.
Yes, incoming.
Oh, look at
Timmons
that.
like, what? He's looking around. What? I was almost
coming to
falling
take your
asleep
dinner,
sitting on
Timmons.
the floor here.
Timmons,
They're coming
move
to
your
take
hat.
your dinners.
Looks like more of them Kumite guys.
Oh, let me see which one of these wind testers won. Look at this one I got. He pulls out that Ghost Rock Winchester.
Uh-oh. I suppose this would be a good time to use it.
All right, you guys are situated. Roderick Pennington Smythe moves inside, takes some cover over here, and let's see what he's got. He does have a rifle.
Well, at least it's more than a pea shooter.
Let's see if he's got... No, there's a part of a wall there, so I'm going to... say that he kind of pops out here. And I don't know if that's in range or not, but He's gonna take a shot with his Winchester. That's a hit. Boom. Yeah, I'm not that guy. Dude falls over and he kind of steps back behind that wall again, getting a little bit of cover. Sweezy G. Sweezy
I'm gonna
G.
go ahead and go on cold for now. I'm covered behind this thing, right? Generally.
Yeah, Murder Elbow says, "Don't you see Bruce Lee in there? You're effed, man. You're fucked."
Oh, we fought him multiple times. I think he's the one that killed Jeb the first time, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the one who palmed you right in the middle of your chest and stopped your heart and killed you. All right. So, Sweezy G went on hold. What is there? Oh, let me open it up then. Boy, I wish the open on turn worked in this. I was gonna try that to see if it did.
You should do that and report back.
Yeah, probably doesn't, but
I think you have it installed. Didn't I see it installed?
You guys hear a and give me a notice roll.
You do have it, Marbania. You probably just need to turn it on in options.
you have select on turn. I don't know
No,
if
he
that's
has
the same.
CT open on turn version 5.
I'm looking for it.
What is it? Client? No. Game? No.
Oh, yeah.
Combat? CT, Deadlands, numbering? No. It's probably got its own option thing down here. Automation. Setting rules, house rules. Select on turn. Auto select
go.
token on turn on. Auto select token on turn owned. Player show. See character.
That's
Did
not
you
No,
ask
it's
for a
not in
notice
here.
roll?
Not in here. Yeah, I did ask for notice roll
Okay, I must
from
have missed
everybody.
that.
Yep.
Oh.
Yay, exploding dice. Yay, more exploding dice.
Where's that button? Notice.
All right. Sweezy, Luke, Lonzo, you hear this come crashing through the brush behind you. And actually, he needs to be. Let me stop that and do that.
Does it
Like
sound
behind
anything
where
like
we've
this?
used for cover.
Yeah, and I will do this. And move him this way.
Does it sound
And
anything like that?
Shit.
the only reason you see it is because he's towering over these bushes right here, and he's looking right at you, Luke.
Nah, son of a bitch.
And let's see.
And this cocksucker looks familiar too.
Let's see. Yeah.
Good thing we took cover behind that, you guys.
I know, right?
All right, there we go. I was just making suggestions where all you guys you were looking for cover, and I said, well, you can go there. You see him raise his hands, and this maniacal look on his face. You can see the blood veins running through the whites of his eyes, and this bolt of power comes out of the end of his hand toward you, and it hits you. But it just kind of knocks you back a little bit, and he looks frustrated, and
Luke just kind of dusts himself off.
Right.
Oh, he made sure to put his hat out.
I'm gonna have so many NPC blocks open here in a little bit. Luke, give me a notice roll. Okay. You see this guy here behind. Is that guy showing up? Is that ogre visible?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
61
Weird.
and
This
veteran
one?
4.
Yeah.
And that guy?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not updating on my screen for whatever
Oh,
reason.
I see him now.
Cool. Timmons.
They're coming from over there.
Yeah, you guys.
Well, Timmons is already like he's already got like his Winchester kind of aiming that direction out in the street. He looks back and he's like, "There's like 5 of you over there. I'm gonna take this guy out right here." And he takes
I was- I
aim
was-
at.
I was just letting you know, so you'd be aware.
Yeah, I was studying my aiming manual. Superior number 87. Are them bushes in the way or anything like that?
You'd have a -2. Because I mean, he's not as big as the ogre, and you know those bushes are about, you know, so you're basically aiming from his sternum up is about all you've got on this guy.
And if I moved over here somewhere, would I have a clean shot on him?
Whereas if you
I don't know
got
how
if you
these
got like
walls and stuff are.
if you got over in here somewhere, you'd have to, yeah.
No, he's gonna stay there and give it the -2. There's
-2 for what? If it's range, it'll automatically add it.
no, because of the bush.
The bushes.
bush.
Okay. The
The
bush.
shrubbery.
Shrubberies.
And range is 24, so bam!
Big hit with a raise.
Here, he's like, dodge this.
Damn,
Pulls
dude.
his head off his
Holy
shoulders.
shit!
Wow.
Holy
This
shit!
ain't pretty nice. And then he kind of gets up and hobbles over and gets behind a little bit of this chimney from out there. He's that -1.
Yeah, I'm not bothering with that shit. Let's see. Let's get this guy off there too.
I mean, you never know. You could soak it.
26.
happened before.
Yeah,
5 wounds.
it has, but
I've seen it done before.
You know, the GM only has 6 chips, and you guys have what? You know, at least 2, if not 3 apiece, spread out across you. So.
I'm just saying, it is possible. I've seen it done.
I thought I had
And,
center on the
he
map.
can finish his move and past his turn.
All right. So really, I need to do this with these guys. I will minimize that. Put that right there.
Probably need to also approve Timmons' movement.
I will in just a moment. Okay. Now this guy. Okay. All right.
I'll actually be back in just a moment.
You know what? It is a good time to take a break.
Oh, you're
I'm
right.
okay with this.
Are you? Yeah, I've got, like I told Drake the last game, I said, you know, I know we always take a break in an hour and a half, but I got an hour and 15-minute bladder. You know, so we'll do that. So what I'll do is
10 minutes.
stop some
10 minutes.
music.
Oh, 5-10 minutes.
We'll cue up a countdown here. I'll turn some music on for you guys. Stick around. We'll be right back. Yeah, we're back. And, just so we're all clear, all original music, so don't be dinging me. YouTube, you YouTube police out there, all original music, don't be dinging me. All right. And that's enough of that. What I like about it is it doesn't spam my channel with stuff. Well,
The ding and the pretzel. Yeah.
yeah, the pretzel thing, And let's see. I'm going to kill that, free up some CPU. Because CPUs need to be free. Man. Let's see. Do I still have some Sirenscape going? We'll check that. Do we? Is it working? Oh yes. Ho! War horn. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. So where were we? We were at Rutherford Ellington Dillinger's turn, and he comes over here to the edge of the tower. Let's see, where was he at? Right there. Can he see anything from there? And what does he have? He's got that, and that's not gonna help him too much. Yeah, he's gonna go on hold. Wait a minute. Who's this guy? Dude is going to move as fast as he can towards you guys.
Didn't you hear the voice that said stay back?
There we go. Because he doesn't know any better. Where's this dude at? He's over here, isn't he? He'll run 9. But what's he got? What's dude have here? Oh, look. Yeah, dude has a Winchester, but he missed.
Oh, look at that over there. That's not good.
I like clearing targets. It's weird. Things aren't. Let me make sure I got center on. Let's see, client. Game combat. There it is. Map. Where's it at? I thought it was on combat.
What, the center? It's usually right up top, like the second one or third one. It's at the
Manual
bottom.
auto
Turn
center
auto.
map. There we go. It helps on these bigger combats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this dude runs to there, and he is going to take a shot at Smythe, who, well, let's see, Timmons or Smythe, and he's going to have a penalty on either one of them.
Timmons is behind a chimney almost.
Well, exactly. Well, I don't think this guy's got a shot on anybody because of your cover. So, well, plus he ran. What the hell is that music? Is that in Sirenscape? It is.
Yeah, there was singing along with the battle. It sounded
Yeah.
like hymnal music.
Oh, it says
It's the Kung Fu fighting.
Bards Heralding War is the name of it in Sirenscape. Bards Heralding War. I'm looking forward to seeing what Gwydion's got for sound on Sunday night. Something different. I'd like to do away with the $30 a month subscription or whatever it is for Sirenscape. Every 3 months. I don't know what it is. Anyway, that dude's got no shot.
Yeah, if I wasn't running 5e, I probably wouldn't be Super Sirenscape subscriber.
Look at him stacking up there.
You know what? I just keep thinking every time I see him stack up like that. I see a dude, Miss H.D. Willikis.
Don't you, though? Wrong fucking key.
So these guys are like, hut, 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 hut. They're all moving in on us. What are they, did they get rifles?
Rifles, bayonets. Yeah.
So they look like troops. I mean, like a real army, you know. Hut, 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 hut.
Yeah, it's a army of mixed nationalities. You see all kinds of nationalities represented here in Quan's army. This guy's going to move up to here. Does he have a shot on? There we go. I'd have to give him a -2.
There's some shrubbery in your way.
Ooh,
Schwubblery?
Ooh, uh-oh. Look out, Luke.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm shaking.
Oh no, I'm shaking. Where the hell are you? I hate having this many in the combat tracker, but evidently Pinnacle likes big combat.
We're gonna help you out here. It'll
There
get
are rules
easier
for like
as we
super
go.
big battles.
Good. Well, this could have been ran that way, but it's a complete learning of it. It would have been like a 2 or 3 session thing that we ran this big battle, you know.
Yeah, we would
No,
have been
thank you.
like, it would have
Yeah.
zoomed out to like battle tech, you know.
Yeah,
on the big
exactly.
board, you know.
Yeah, it's done on an abstract. At least the prior edition. I don't know how mass battles work in this, but it's more of an abstract where you decide how you're going to help the battle. You make a skill roll. Then there's like one roll for the good side, one roll for the bad side, and then there's a random roll to see if maybe you died during that round of battle.
I know there's
So
also
it's
at least
pretty vicious.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the regular rules or the like alternate rules where basically you're in a fight and then you also roll that way for the battle as a whole, what's going on around you outside of your little pocket of fighting.
Would you put this map together, Marbania?
Yeah.
It's mighty nice.
Yeah, well, thank
mighty
you.
nice.
Thank you very much. It's a campaign cartographer special. Using the Mike Schley, or Schley, however you choose. I've heard it both
I have
ways.
the whole. I have everything
Yep.
that they did.
I do like that
and
style.
I never learned how to use it. And
Yeah.
now that Unity's
I have
out,
it all too.
I would just as soon do it somewhere else and then bring it into and do it like I always have. I can use layers for something else, but I don't want to spend my time. It's too cumbersome building stuff, from scratch for me
You can
in
do
here.
a lot of interesting stuff with layers too.
Yeah, you can. You can. And I've got buildings and towns that I can take the roofs off of,
yeah.
So,
That's neat.
yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to show them the lava map you made, Brad,
Oh
and the
yeah.
layers you did with it. It was awesome.
There was like multiple layers as this thing was breaking through the ground and making it lava.
I put a light bulb on map yesterday. I'm kidding.
Good for you, Drake.
That's okay. I forgot to turn lighting on that same map.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to just kind of work into it. If you dive too deep,
See,
you
I'm
get lost. It's
completely
a
lazy.
deep rabbit hole.
I turn all that shit off and run it like it's classic fantasy grounds.
Sometimes I do too, depending on the situation and the map. Because if you got too much line of sight and all that going on, it really gets.
It's easier for me
annoying,
to just unmask it a bit at a time the way I used to. It's what I'm used to. So eventually I'll
Yeah.
learn all the tools, but right now I haven't bothered.
It
For a
is great
dungeon-
with
for
the
like a dungeon,
modules
it's
though.
awesome.
Actually, I don't even know how to do a mask in Unity, quite honestly.
Same way you
Like-
used to. Right click and choose enter mask mode.
Let's
Just
see.
like-
According to my
just like
lighting,
I never
Legacy.
did it that way in Classic either.
Luke, give me a notice roll.
I do love all the pre-made maps and modules that have the line of sight and lighting
Okay.
and everything.
I have used it on some of the pre-made modules.
Very good. So you have seen as this guy takes a shot at you and kind of wings you a little bit, and you're like, fuck! And you look up, and you can see several figures kind of running this direction.
Like soldiers or civilians.
No, soldiers.
Okay, soldiers.
Yeah, looks like more of these guys.
They're coming around the trees, guys. Be careful.
I'm busy.
I'm trying
That's
to
awkward.
remember difficult terrain for these guys and stuff. Okay, Doc Fong.
All right, I have an idea. So he's gonna come here and use a power, and he's gonna smite. And the way that he's going to apply this poisonous residue is he's basically has the equivalent of a pepper grinder. He's gonna grind on his the bullets in his rifle, on Alonzo's pistol, and on Luke's.
Want some Parmesan cheese on your salad?
We win.
Like
We
that,
win.
but doom.
Red pepper flakes. Score.
Luke, what kind of gun do you have?
Good question. Peacemaker.
Oh, well then it's gonna go in your peacemaker. And that looks like a raise.
Ooh. Your peacemaker looks like it's been smited.
It starts dripping this greenish ichor.
You got the clap.
Your pistol's got to clap?
My
That's
gun
not
has
my
a
first
drip.
Yeah. Got a buddy that, as a matter of fact, he's a doctor of mine, but I talked to him right after he got out of med school, and he ran into him at the local bar, and like, what are you doing, Tony? He goes, I just graduated med school. I said, yeah. So what? Family practitioner or what? And he said, no, I'm a urologist. I said, really? And this guy was like the starting quarterback. All the girls loved him and everything. And all I can picture is him with a dick in his hand, And he just started smiling at me.
You
He
had
goes,
this lump there.
yeah, he just looked at me and started smiling. He goes, well, so, if you got a drip, come see me. And I ended up having to go see him and get a scope and all that. Oh, that was an experience. I recommend it for nobody.
If you want to hear more, subscribe now.
Yeah.
Anything,
So moving.
anything that
moving on.
goes in, I don't, yeah.
Doc
So-
It'll
Fong.
only be $9.99 a minute.
Doc Fong moves forward between Alonzo and
Yeah, he does
Luke,
that so he can.
and
First.
he squirts some Parmesan cheese on your pistol.
Pepper.
Pepper, red pepper, and Parmesan cheese.
Tell me when it's enough.
Habanero
Keep going,
flakes.
keep
Keep it
going,
coming. Keep it coming.
keep coming. Yeah, because you got to raise. All right, and then what are you going to do from here, Doc?
Well, then I'll raise my rifle and prepare.
All right,
Pre-
prepare.
You're gonna drop prone.
I was thinking about that, but they're a lot closer than I realized. And they have bayonets.
Yeah, when you're prone and they run up and stab you with it.
So I'm wanting to make sure
Alright,
these guys are. Yeah. Yeah, you can see movement in the bushes and stuff back over here behind you as well.
I mean, how much line of sight do we have, through here?
Like to move to there?
I don't know what happened.
I
You
clicked
know
the
what?
wrong
I'm
button.
turning the smoke off
Yeah.
because it's just causing some lag or some kind of shit.
A little bit laggy. I see it a little bit laggy.
It is. It is.
It's pretty cool smoke, though.
Yep. Like the city's burning and stuff. Where's my effects? Clouds.
There's not like fire we can't see, is there?
You got it.
No. No.
Ooh,
There's-
look how
you can
bright
smell it
is
though.
out.
You can smell there's buildings on fire.
That's the next extension. You're gonna get smells like monkey.
I think
poop.
I'll
like
pass.
little sticky notes on the desktop of Fantasy Grounds would be cool.
I wouldn't want that either. It's an extension you can get smells. No.
Yeah, I don't think I would even buy Smell-O-Vision for TV.
Smell-O-Vision.
No.
Hi, it's
I
Mike
watch enough Food
TV.
Network, I would.
Alonzo moves up to here,
It make me so
Yeah.
hungry.
and you can see number. What can Alonzo see? He can see those guys and that guy.
Can I see the ogre?
Yeah, you can
He
see
was
the
the
ogre.
one I was shooting for.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the reason I moved up because
Yeah,
now
you
he's
would
in
have
close
if you stepped this way, another square. I think you probably wouldn't have any penalties at all. You got this tree
Then
right
I'll do
here.
that. I'll do that then.
There you go.
There we
And then
go.
he's standing, head and shoulders above those, from his waist up. He's got his whole torso to hit.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is gonna hurt.
Window creep. Uh-oh. Yep. Let's see. Click a little bit of that.
You get a raise. I get a raise. Honey,
Uh-huh.
honey. You got a hit with a raise, babe.
Yeah, I got a
Keep-
wound. I'll take it.
You shot him in the shoulder. Say, bro.
He just goes, roars. He roars. He roars. "Ah!" Albert puts his flask away.
Oh no, he's still relieving himself from the tree. He's just like the horse.
Oh, is he taking a piss over there?
Yeah, that's why he
Albert?
was out in the trees to start with.
What the fuck are you doing taking a
And he
piss?
says-
Where is Albert?
He's like, there's a raccoon hole here. I'm
He's
peeing
outside.
in it.
He's in the
Oh, no.
trees by Luke.
Luke
Oh,
and Doc
there he is.
and
There he is. I
Alonzo.
forgot I
He's
changed
doing
this.
this, and he sees this guy come here, and he's just pulls out his gun in one hand. He's still peeing, and he's just annoyed. This guy's annoying.
You
him.
got no penalties against that guy right there.
Well, good, because he's gonna shoot at him, take a double tap towards him.
Oh, left-handed and shit too. He's like,
Well, so
Kick
you're
in
just
one
gonna let it.
hand,
You're gonna
shove
let
the
it
other,
free
right?
hang, free flow there, and come up with both your hands and right, junk
Yeah,
hanging
and,
out. Okay.
still hit.
That's it.
Old Peacemaker.
Oh.
10, 11, 9, 12.
Yeah, I believe that'll
Then-
Wait, shouldn't that be more than a wound? No.
doesn't matter on these guys.
6. It's 1.5 wounds. So
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. Yeah, he's laying in a pool of blood right now.
gut shot at him. He's like, oh, he's gonna
I'm just
Sinks to
Moose.
his knees.
And he is going to remember to put his dick back away. I
Okay.
rolled for it. I gave him 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance to remember to put his dick away.
If it was off, he was keeping it out, but he didn't. He's going to replace it with a flask.
I hope
instead.
you watch this sometime in
how'd you
Georgia.
get the beans above the Franks? Does he zip his shit up in there?
Ooh!
I think we should do this.
I need to watch that again. That's such a good show.
It
I
is
think
a
it works
good
out
show.
surprisingly well.
Well, all right. So this dude. Whoa.
Albertins is starting.
Hang on, I forgot to move him. Shaken status removed. I gotta move this guy though.
Take it off, Luke.
Well, aside from Alonzo, kind of in my way, I guess I had a clear shot.
Gotta show his chest.
Is it all oily and glistening?
Tries to
All right.
blind him with it.
It's hard to notice because my hair is perfect.
He brushes it.
You can't help but staring at it, marveling at it.
Werewolves of London. His hair was perfect.
Right, so I'm going to do 2 actions. The first one without penalties because of my calculating edge. And I'm going to take a shot at this ogre sorcerer.
Oh, because you drew low? Yeah.
Yep, below a 5.
And
I have myself targeted.
yeah,
myself
yeah. It's a
Oh,
good
they
thing that
should-
you
There's
were
a
in
lot of
close
kick on that
close
gun.
combat with yourself, man, because you missed. You know, it's a good thing. But you hit the ogre though. Unfortunately,
Another
hey,
wound.
whoa. That's you know.
E for the poison.
Ugh.
Is he going to soak or anything? I'm asking because my next attack's going to be against him if he's alive still.
He's
And
like,
apparently he is.
Shoot him
Yeah.
again.
he spits out your bullet.
Hit with a rate.
Nice.
You shoot him in the forehead. That's it.
And I thought you
Yeah,
said
where's
the
the
wild
exploding
card,
guys?
the wild cards in this new version got their own chips. I don't see where that comes. Oh, yes, I do too.
It should
By
be on the
golly.
combat tracker in
Yeah.
theory.
It is. They
Don't
got
look
two
there, though.
two bennies. Ho, 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 ho. So I use my bennies. Does the GM even get bennies anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 per player, I think it is. Stop
Damn.
it.
I know, right? Cocksucker.
Cocksuckers!
It's how the second
You
bullet.
cocksuckers!
Is that guy out there? Where's that guy at?
Where's that
Simmons is the only one that knows who that is.
Oh, Rob Toohey was in the channel that night, and he busted a gut laughing. He's like, this is the funniest shit. All right, so what's this guy? He's got some shit. What's he got?
I don't even know who it is.
Oh, yes, he does. Look at that.
I'm unnerved when it's someone I can't see that's
No,
got things.
it's yeah. I mean, Luke's gonna see him by now. When Luke steps out around those bushes, he can see this guy over there.
Oh, another Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there he is.
DLR Player's Guide. I need to load that up because I can't get to any of this shit for these guys. Give me just a second. I need to be able to read this stuff. There we go. Okay. Now let's. Alright,
He's flying and I hear bird sounds.
choose to double his pace by spending twice the number of power points. Okay, so, and that cost him 3. Was 3 or 6? Okay, 3. Well, there we go. All right. Got to do it. You got to unlock their record to do that shit. Okay, so this guy, I don't know if there's an effect for that or not. Is there an effect for fly?
Fly?
No.
I don't think so.
There is in the new one, but that one sets it as a base 12, twice that with a raise.
I'll just do
Oh, he probably leaps over here in a single bound.
fly times 2 pace. And so he flies up to there.
Is he in midair still, or does he land?
He lands on the ground right there.
Okay, because if there's a flying Chinese martial artist, I'm pretty sure Albert would try to shoot him. Like if he was just in the air above him.
Well, nobody's on hold, are they?
Sweet cheeses.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my action.
Okay.
So is Rutherford.
What are you wanting to do? Because it's going to be a contested agility. All right.
Oh, I don't need to.
Oh, you don't
him.
need to interrupt.
I
Okay.
just want to use it before the end of the turn. I thought you were checking because we were about to be done.
Okay, so he does that and does that, and pulls out these nunchucks and starts swinging them around. And that's about all he can do because he's not going to do that. And that's the end of that round. Yay, round 2.
Nope.
Now,
I still have
yeah,
my action.
that's right.
So did Rutherford, but ooh, Luke, good job.
Oh yeah, Rutherford did too, didn't he?
Good.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Arcane Spike.
Use what? Arcade Spike?
Arcane Spike to cast Speed on myself.
Does that apply to everyone? Because it just says a character with an arcane background, not you.
I think I could use it on anybody to allow them to cast one spell.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
I actually didn't even think about that till you pointed it out, though.
I didn't until I just looked at it this time.
Go ahead and re-roll that. I'm gonna use my
trait roll was a natural. That was not a crit fail. You're gonna do what? Use your conviction. Okay. Holy shit. You got multiple action. So what were you?
Yeah, why is it that rolled all weird both times?
Can I use another chapter?
Yeah.
Why does it not seem
Unfortunately,
to
you
be
don't
adding
have conviction.
Yeah, I don't think it did. I just rolled an extra d6.
I think you
Yeah.
rolled 1-2-1 is what it was.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, there were 3 dice that rolled.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go. Now I get
Shit.
it. So,
Oh, I found out where all your roll was.
Yeah, but it
was over
costs
on
you
that
both
one.
your conviction points.
It does say conviction
well, it cost
lasts a
me
turn.
my 1 conviction point. And, yeah, it lasts for the whole turn.
Yeah,
So
well,
then
that's a
no
raise.
longer. I'm going to spend the extra 2 points. I'm going to spend 1 extra point to give me the extra 2 points in speed. My pace to make my pace an 8.
Okay.
And the extra 2 points to give me quickness. So I'm going to spend 5 altogether.
Okay.
Because I got a raise, I actually don't take the -2 penalty for running either.
Right.
Although actually,
Okay.
third action's already, so I think I'd have to use my second action to run. Right there.
So you're
I'm
moving
there for
all the
16.
way out to there.
I was like,
I have a 16
"Wah!"
pace.
Does he like leap off the edge of that
Holy
wall
shit.
and do like a flip? And
You guys just see this blur, this kind of a black blur go phew.
Slowly finishes his prayer and it's a meld in the shadow as he zips across the ground. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make a medium burst template.
What's with this template here?
The light blue one is
I was
mine.
looking at doing something else at first. I'll get rid of it in a second. But I'm gonna hit all 4 of these guys around me in an intimidation check for my second action.
I think running over there that fast should be pretty intimidating.
You're gonna roll intimidation on these guys?
Yes, they gotta roll an opposed spirit against me.
4. Okay. Let's see, those guys are soldiers. So they are these guys. And opposed spirit.
Yes.
So starting from the left.
7, 97, 24, and 86. 7.
I sure hope one fails and gets hit in the face.
97.
He is.
Yay.
He is.
24.
Yay.
And 86.
Yay.
Holy shit.
Yay.
Okay, so, and, wait a second, what'd you cast?
I just
Intimidation?
used intimidation. I just get to use it in a medium blast template because I have the rabble rouse edge.
Okay. And so what does intimidation, is there an effect for that, or?
All 3 of the ones that failed are gonna get distracted and vulnerable.
Are gonna
at
get
the
what?
end of the next turn. Distracted and vulnerable.
I didn't hear the first one.
Distracted.
Distracted, okay.
It's a
Distracted,
-2 to any action, the next
right,
action they make.
right, so
Vulnerable is
that
going
would
to be the
be
important one.
this guy,
Yeah.
this guy,
You should roll some
this
D6s to see
guy.
if they critically failed on that spirit check and get really, really scared.
No, because I have 10 Tiger Punch and I'm next to them, I'm going to go ahead and
Alright.
make an attack against each of them.
Oh, wait, he's still putting effects on him.
Nope, I'm done.
Oh, you got all
Mm-hmm.
4, both of them on all 4?
No, this guy failed. I mean, he
Oh,
he
3,
beat him.
3. Yeah.
Wow.
One second, I'm going to change my
What?
character control.
Veteran 97. Squeezy G's on the scene. Squeezy G. I'm gonna have to write a song about Squeezy G. I
Yeah,
knew a cat named
Squeezy.
Squeezy G.
He was a squeezer. Yeah. That's a lot of
He
dice.
died before the damage continued rolling.
I do a
Here's
D8
Brad.
plus a D12 with my weapon because I use my first legendary feat to get the ancestral weapon. I get to double one of the main dice. So I do
Right.
2D8 plus a D12 plus a D. Oh, why did I have 2D6? Should have the rate. Oh,
So
'cause
you're
that's
saying you ripped this guy in half? Just paint that picture because let's see. Yeah. Tell us what you do here to this guy.
as the shadowy form lands in the middle of them. It startles all of them as they go white with fear. Flashes out real quick. The throats of those around him just begin to open up.
Mixed with
I'm
the
very likely to kill all the other two as well.
I imagine starting off with the intimidation, you like jump at a couple of them, and then when they think you're about to jump again, you just punch the shit out of out of that first one.
Literally, I
just-
mean,
just
there's
wooden,
shit.
like, swing punch?
supernatural too.
That's-
I have
That's
the
not
cup
blooded shit.
overflows, so anytime I use any sort of power, it's very evident.
Yeah! And such.
You see like these ethereal images of his ancestors floating around him.
You actually missed him.
Missed him.
Because of the multi-action.
Oh, I actually shouldn't have had the multi-action.
Does specifically say no multi-action penalty.
Yeah, I used the
Oh,
thing to get rid of
you're
the
right.
multi-action.
You're right.
penalty.
So, hang on a second. Let's see. Where's he at?
Yeah,
Which-
it's
and should
equal
have had the
6.
vulnerable, so she had
bottom.
tried. He hit.
Well, it says, but it says,
it says-
attack 6. Squeezy G offhand against.
Right,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
also had the
I know.
-2.
I have a +2 to my fighting rolls for my martial arts, and then a +2 for the vulnerable, which turned to that 4 into a 6. And then so the fighting shouldn't have been a 4, it should have been a 6 plus a 2
So it's an 8.
for an 8.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Veteran 86 too. You hit him as well. How many of these fuckers did you hit?
3.
All the ones who
Everyone that
failed.
failed their intimidation check, I automatically get a free action against because of my other edge.
Oh, you're so. I don't
When you
fucking like
combine
your
the two
character.
edges,
I
it
don't
makes
fucking
it
like your
Fairly
character.
mean.
You know, that's bad when the GM doesn't like your person's character. That's bad. You know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, this guy's
That's why Timmons is last. 'Cause
In fairness, HG could have potentially blown up both groups.
Well, and in the words of the great Steve Martin, "Are you through yet?"
Yeah, that's not
Is that okay? So now I want you to paint me the picture of what all this
he
fucking
hates
looked
these
like.
kids.
I was thinking straight like anime styles. He lands in the shadow. He comes up with his demon mask down, smoke bellowing out from the mouth of it. As they begin to panic and run, you see his weapon just kind of flash as he almost stands still. The throats just open up and blood begins to pour out. His eyes just locked right on the one in front of him.
These two freaking out. Let's see. Can you? No. Okay. But from there. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, where are we at here? That was now Rutherford Ellington Dillinger. He gets to pop out here. Can he see
No, he was
anybody
technically
through
on
there?
hold.
Yeah, he was on hold. And that's what I'm doing is clearing up their hold, and then I'm going to redeal to Sweezy G and him.
No, Sweezy G got one, it looks like.
No.
Yeah, I got.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
An 8.
he's not at
Yeah.
the top like
I
Rutherford
had
is.
ended my hold right before when you
Oh,
had
did
asked
you?
me about it.
Right.
I ended my
Okay,
hold and then
cool.
you.
Cool.
built it
You just need to do it for Dillinger.
That's pace of 6. He just kind of juking through there. I think he's got a clean shot on this guy, don't you? Well, let's see. Colt Peacemaker. Oh,
I'm not even sure where Dillinger
critical
is.
failure.
He's right next to you, almost.
All right,
Oh,
low. His gun misfires, but it doesn't damage it. All right, now I will off-hold him and deal him a card. Damn it. That changes things. Luke, you got Delta Joker?
yep.
All right, top of round 2. No, it's top of round 3, isn't it?
No, it's top round 2 because
Round 2.
the
Okay.
thing. I don't know. It should say on your combat tracker.
I know, but I had to move the things around because I passed it without taking Dillinger off hold. Yep, my bad. Okay, Luke, who was
Alright.
up with the Joker, and everybody got chipped, didn't they?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Alright. Well, I'm going to do another 2 action. First one, I'm going to cast a spell with a large burst template, so that go ahead and do the points. That's the points. Let's untarget him so it doesn't go against anything. Ooh. Oh wait, that should be just a 7. I forgot to click the 2 actions. But so that's just a success. So they need to give a spirit roll. If they fail, they fall asleep for an hour unless loud noise or physically shaken to awake.
All of them do, huh? Okay, let's start with 52. A spirit roll. Spirit or almost spirit roll.
Well, he succeeds.
Okay. All I've got to do is succeed.
Yes.
All
They don't get a
right.
negative. If I got a
44.
raise, they would have been at a -2.
75, 44, and 75 are. Where the hell did my.
Run a 4
Dang
clubs.
it. I closed one.
Oh,
of
Yeah,
combat
4
tracker.
clubs.
44.
Oh, he succeeds. I see the exploding dice.
So much coffee this morning.
And
75.
75. Holy fucking shit. That's terrible. That's terrible. Because 75. It says he's hidden. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Never mind.
Nope, I see him. He's right there.
He's the one who's very obviously right there.
Fails.
Ooh.
Night night.
And Mr. Chinese Ogre. Sorcerer 60. You got an effect for him, Benno?
Yeah, I dropped it onto the
Okay.
75. So I guess you should probably technically add prone to him too.
I'm going
Sweet.
to Benny that.
Oh.
You're getting a little too quick on trigger there. He's
Oh,
gonna,
I didn't mean to apply it to him.
yeah. And he's gonna roll it again.
And just on the topic of things that are asleep. Oh! Do you know there is something called finishing move action?
Is
Yeah.
there?
So he crit fails that. And he's just like, oh. And they're probably both prone too.
You want me to add prone to him?
Well, they're both asleep, aren't they?
Yes. I just didn't know if you had it like.
No, you know what? No, it doesn't. I've seen Marines stand up and sleep, so it's
Well,
possible.
what about the one who critically failed? I think he probably fell down.
Yeah, you can put him. You can put prone on him, which gives him an advantage against your gunshots.
Till we go over there and cut his throat.
Yeah, that's so vicious. You guys are so mean to my NPCs.
Seems like something Albert would do.
So mean to my NPCs, man. What'd you? Okay, Luke, are you done putting your shiz on my guys?
Yeah, and well, now I get to take a shot at
That sounded
martial
bad.
artist.
That's a hit with a ray.
Damn it. Oh,
2 wounds. 2 wounds to dude.
Oaks 1.
Very good. And we're back with Mr. Sweet CG. Sweet
Conviction is
G.
about to expire. Yeah, I don't think I can maintain.
What's that? Pound conviction?
The guy in front of me, which
Oh.
square is he actually in? I kind of assumed he was in the one behind him when I cast the thing.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna move around him, huh?
Then I'm going to frenzy attack,
Okay.
applying 1 on. So I should be able to apply 1 on each of them. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work.
Just have them both targeted. Each of them.
Oh shit! I should have. Yeah. I just assumed they were same and we could drag 1.
Well, you're hitting them with different hits, so it's not. You really need to roll to hit them individually, I'd think. Right?
Well, it's a frenzy attack, so it does the two attacks as part of one action.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if you
'cause I
have
could-
both
'cause I-
targeted, and
Oh,
you
I
roll
see.
it,
Yeah, I
one will
got
go
you.
to one will
Got
go
you.
to the other.
Yep, right. So just drag it to the other one too. Fuck.
It'd be really funny if I did the thing to double the damage there.
Fucking meat cutter, man. Yeah.
For my
What are we
second
listening to?
action, I'm going to go ahead and run.
There's like singing in this sound.
Yeah.
We went over that, Benno.
You know
So
what?
I've
And
used
I'm
roller.
really over the sounds for right now. Okay, you what was that last thing, Wicked?
For my second action, I'm going to run.
I was going, you want to fight?
I should actually be able to get to right over here and duck in this corner. It turned my pace into a 26 or 24? 26.
All right. Sleeping.
Does he just like teleport over there or something?
Because how fast you're
Okay.
going, I can't hear you because of the Doppler effect on your speech.
Nah, we're flying over the scene of the accident right now.
There's a water buffalo jackknife down there.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Another action.
Water
But
buffalo.
I can't get close enough to do anything. So I'm going to emitter in there.
So I'm gonna simplify things a lot. I should have got all of them. What's the deal?
Nothing like Wicked to clean out the combat tracker.
In fairness, that's just in this game. When we did D&D before this, I was not at all the combat monster. That's probably the weakest one on the team.
No,
Yeah.
conniving
You in that
fucker. What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Conniving.
I
Oh,
was
yes.
conniving and
That's a-
evil, yes. But personal power, I mean, I was 3-classed bard rogue sorcerer. I just kind of buffed everybody else and gave them bad directions.
You made them your minions?
Sorta.
Who was it that kept grabbing the cursed weapon and was that
was
your J-Rob?
that was Krog.
This guy remains shaken, but I can't let that happen. So he is going to use a Benny and remove shaken. And he's going to jump forward. What has he got here? Nunchucks.
Take two sticks and tie them together and hit people with them. What kind of thought process is that?
He's going to swing once at Dillinger, missing, and come back around with these
Noxus.
nunchucks at Alonzo, and missing. And then he's like, "Oh fuck!"
They slip off his chest. He's like,
Yeah. So we'll move him right along. Alonzo! This guy comes jumping up into your face.
Is there a penalty for attacking with a weapon in your offhand? Because I have my bang stick in my offhand.
If you're not ambidextrous, if you have an offhand, it is supposed to be
Yes.
-2.
That's what I thought. So I'm gonna attack this guy with my bang stick as he rolls up on me, and I had it in my offhand.
Just shove it in his gut and pull the trigger, right?
You don't even have to pull the trigger.
That's a miss.
I want
So
to
does it
Benny
even
that.
fire? If you miss, does it even fire?
No, I don't. Well, I guess that's up to the game master.
That's a hit.
Oh, it's
I don't
gonna
think
add
so.
the +4 damage, but that's technically on your gun, not your bang stick.
So you might want to do a -4 on the damage just so it doesn't, just to offset it.
Yeah.
For reference, does bang stick count as a melee attack?
Well, you got
It does.
yeah, because
It
it goes off
requires
when
a
you poke
fighting
it.
attack. Yeah, and it's basically like a shark stick. It's a shotgun shell on the end of a stick that goes off when you poke somebody with it.
Wait, why
You
did you
did
have -8?
You did -8 for some reason. That should be 9. That should be a wound.
I don't know why. I put a -4 in there. I don't know why it was a -8.
That's
But
weird.
that should have been 9. That should have been a hit. It should have been.
Yeah,
That
That would have
should've
been
I
a
added
wound.
I added the extra wound. I'm not gonna
Okay.
try to soak it.
That's all I got.
That guy's already moved. Does this guy get any roll to wake up? Benno,
That's a good question.
what's it say?
I
on
would
your
imagine
sleep?
it does, but it doesn't.
I think
It
if
doesn't say
there's
anything?
loud sounds, it can wake it up, it says.
Well, there's
Yeah,
gunshots
loud.
going off.
I think it says yeah, anyone affected by slumber must make a spirit roll. Those who fall asleep for the those who fail fall asleep for the duration of the spell. Very loud noises or attempts to physically wake a sleeper for shaking him, for example, grant another spirit roll.
Okay, he'll get a spirit roll then because the gunshot's going off.
Yeah, I imagine it's Yeah, kind of loud.
And he succeeds. So
I suppose there's a
Damn it.
penalty because he can't hear it because he's sleeping real good.
he
He's
stands
not
up.
Timmons.
Maybe he had a lot of wax in his ears. Can we come up with something? Can we pull some shit out of our ass? Use a penny, bitches.
Is that at the end of his turn? He can do another spirit roll.
Hang on, I can't see this.
Probably.
At the end of his turn?
I
Yeah,
don't know. I was
that's the way
asking when that
5e
does.
would work. So, yeah.
I mean,
That's
that's
what-
fair.
Yeah,
I was just wondering because
let's just move him along.
I'll at least let him stand up.
Roderick Pennington Smythe. Where's he at? He's right there. Well, looks like you've not left me much over here. And, he steps out to here. Does he have a clean shot on everything? He's kind of up on the deck a little bit, on the, up on the foundation of the building. So with all you, I'm still going to give him a -2. Let's try to hit. No, because that dude's sleeping, isn't he? He'd take the obvious target. Yeah. And he has Winchester out, didn't he? He's got a -2. And he misses. Damn it! Blast it all! Doc Fong.
For some reason, I can't access DLR Player's Guide.
Did you hide it last time?
I might have. Hang on a second. Yeah, because I thought. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
fix
wonder-
that
wonder if
because
my
everybody's
edges-
stuff is tied to it. There you go. Now you can get it.
Thank you.
So while you're in there, switch your stuff out with stuff from the Weird West when you get a chance. Yep. Just like during a big combat. Just saying. That way we can get rid of that resource altogether eventually. Doc Fong's gonna move, and he's gonna move around to here.
He's gonna try to avoid the puddle.
Yeah.
And then this guy over here, Bruce Lee, is just trying to nunchuck my friend Alonzo, and that guy's got a hat. I don't even know anything about him much. So I'm gonna try to shoot him.
Dillinger? Yeah, I don't think you've met Dillinger. You've met the other one.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, but yes. So pew pew, maybe, hopefully.
Pew. That's a pew.
Really?
Unless it's under a different name.
And that's Woon on dude, isn't it?
That's a pew.
He's
Yeah,
not
the
looking
speed
good.
load edge. Speed load edge doesn't seem to be in the Weird West players.
Way to go, Doc.
Yeah, I just then adjust my hat because after shooting the big rifle, it kind of loosens my hat a bit.
Especially a little guy too. He's like,
Yeah, he's not used to the
Recoil.
full-on rifle. Yeah.
This guy, I mean, all he can do is try to punch him. There we go. And he misses. Okay, let's see here. He will Benny that. So let me just get rid of one of them and try this again. That is a success. Success.
It is.
Yes, it is. But
I don't know
It's
what
not.
it is.
Yeah, it's not showing us the results. I just see the Bob.
good. Good deal, Lucille. All right. And then he's going to. Albert.
Maybe.
Albert, give me a notice roll.
Well, I did shout out that they were coming around.
And yeah, but there's a tree between you and them, Luke, so it doesn't matter for you. Doc
is this the other
Fong,
side?
Doc Fong, give me a notice roll.
And how is a tree going to stop me from
Wow, even with the
being
penalty
heard
I was
shouting?
applying to you. You guys both see. It looks like that is probably yeah. Now this looks like two people on the token, but it's not. But you see what looks like a Native American, big guy, coming through the brush back here behind you.
Oh no, it is Big Beaver, older brother of Little Beaver.
All right, this guy. We'll get a spirit roll. So he is no longer slumbering. And this guy, I can't believe you guys have left this guy alone.
Do we see him? Oh, there he is. Yeah.
He comes running around here and with a bayonet charges at Doc Fong and hits him. Ooh.
What? Ah.
Shakes up old Doc. Doc's like, oh, he gets his thumb stuck.
I just got that kick out of my hip.
Come on, damn it. Do what you're supposed to do. I think that's a pretty good shot right there. Right at Albert. Oh, it's hit. Giving Albert a wound. Would Albert like to try to soak that wound?
Yes.
Can you see that guy coming out of the bushes there? Because you know where he's at now.
Apparently doesn't work so well.
And he did not soak that wound.
I'd like to spend a Benny
Oh,
so that
okay.
he can re-roll that soak.
Okay. Give a vigor roll.
Albert looks back at him and says, he smiles, right?
That is a success.
There's Alonzo.
I have a question,
And I'll
and
remove that one.
this is cheese weasel stuff,
I
but
vote
I have to
yes.
ask
I
it.
vote yes.
I have the Edge Elan, which says when you spend a Benny to re-roll a trade, add 2 to the total. Does that apply when I spend a Benny on somebody else?
It doesn't say
I think
otherwise.
so. It says when you spend a Benny to re-roll. Doesn't say if you spend it for yourself or somebody else.
I don't know.
Yep. That's
So if
the
it
way it
does-
reads.
$1, man. Any
If
which
it does,
way,
then he gets
it's
to
$1.
re-roll that soak with a +2.
He succeeded anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
He wouldn't be shaken in that case.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
He would not.
I
be
just
shaken.
wanted to know if it applied for future reference.
Yes, it does. It does apply.
I was wondering that earlier, and then you asked that, and so I'm like, yeah.
All right. So that guy fires away. Not that far. Right there. And he's got Luke in his sight. It's hit. Shakes old Luke up a little bit. Scroll around. I wish there was one big apply button somewhere. Scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, scroll down.
You could always extend the combat tracker into a bigger window.
Yeah, you know what? I could do that, but it's still you just wouldn't believe this. And this is this is textbook out of the damn module encounter. That guy.
Yeah, it's probably one of those meant to be a couple session encounters.
Yeah, either way, it was going to be numerous sessions doing big battlefield combat stuff and learning new rules or trying to do this. So, can you guys see the flames this time on the
Yes.
buildings?
Oh yeah,
Well,
on the
over
left
there.
side.
On
one
the
of them I can
edges?
see. The
Yeah.
others seem to be in the dark. I can see like the corner.
Yeah, doesn't
'Cause
necessarily
our
mean they're
line
there.
of sight.
Gotcha. All right. Where's he? He's
I took your idea of drawing the flames like that, Marb, in the other
Yep.
game when they cast a wall of fire.
right.
I temporarily drew a wall of fire.
Yeah, just use it as a brush and draw a circle. Beautiful. Let's see. It already went. Albert, who looks
All right,
down at his jacket and it's got a bullet hole through it.
Well, this guy is the closest, but does he have a clear shot to him?
To
Number
who?
44, the one next to Doc Fong.
If you stepped right here, you would. You'd have a -2 right now with Doc Fong in front of you.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, just target it. It'll show you if the arrow passes through somebody.
I just kind of, sort of.
Yeah, that's kind of, you got enough room there.
He's gonna bang this guy
Das ist gut.
because he's the closest one. He's disturbing his, breakout here in the woods, drinking and.
Did you do a -2 or 2 actions for putting your pecker away earlier?
No, that was last.
That was a
turn.
free action. Okay, yeah, I got it last turn. All right, that's a hit.
I did roll agility for it last turn.
Did you?
Just to make sure he could do
Yes.
it one-handed.
Let me just double check his things here quick. All right, it looks like he already has the +1, maybe. Or does a Cold Peacemaker already have a +1? Oh, it does? Okay.
Does it?
Does it? Colt Peacemaker has a +1?
Cold Peacemaker and Dragoons both do 2d6 +1, it looks like.
Well, my Peacemaker is +1 because I have the improved trademark web weight. That should be a +2.
My Dragoon says it's a +1.
Well, he's shaking.
That doesn't do damage. That's
Yeah.
maybe it is. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he already had it from the double tap in there or if that was part of it. So I sorted and he just shot this guy. He burps out.
All right. Anything else, Albert? Timmons.
Did you say we know there's people this direction?
Luke hollered.
They're coming around the bushes, trees, and whatnot.
Yep, they're coming around. They're circling around the bushes.
Is there? Can Timmons see through the building, or what's the line of sight looking like? It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay,
well,
so Timmons.
Yeah, because this big old chunk of wall is missing right here.
You might see big pool, little pool over there, along with veteran 6.
Oh, well, Timmons is going to. He's going to move to there, and then with this Winchester, he's gonna target whatever that thing is coming out. He's like, what is that?
It's just one person. It looks like a Latino Indian.
I mean, does he look like he's with this group, or is he hanging out in the tree like smoking weed or something?
He looks like he's with this group. Well, I mean, he's making his way through. What was that? Meow.
That was a cat.
He's crashing through these trees towards you guys. You can see him moving his hands around too, like.
Timmons is gonna take a shot with this Ghost Rock Winchester again that he's got in his hand. Bang!
Hit with a raise.
And yes, that was a cat that meowed.
Unfortunately, he soaked that.
that guy's kind of tough over there.
I like these new rules with the wild cards having their own chips. I like that a lot. I don't know what I'm supposed to use my other chips on down here. Wow.
Oh shit!
Nice job.
That
brings up the question.
I just got dealt a Benny for that.
Yeah,
because the Chinese ogre got a Joker.
Oh
yeah, we didn't get a Benny this time. All your guys did.
Yeah, you did.
Did we?
Yeah.
You got a Joker too, Alonzo.
All right.
Nice.
Nobody's on hold, right? Nope.
Nope.
Here we go. Round 3.
All right.
Lonzo with the Joker.
Lonzo with the
goes
Joker.
on a 4. See, I never get good
Ever. I have the quickness and the level-headed edges, so I have a stack deck. I'm going to drop my bang stick and draw my blade.
You should get that super quick one that lets you draw less than a 10.
I don't have that.
Well, I have hesitant in calculating. Oof.
Did I miss?
Yep.
I missed.
Yeah, there's some really harsh lag.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
That's all the NPCs in Combat Tracker. It does it every time there's a big battle like this, and this is Savage World, so we just have to deal with it. And it's not like the machine. I mean, the machine's a 12-core processor, and it's got 64 gigs of RAM in it. You know, so I don't know why it would.
Well, it's also, you got to consider that it's pushing all that information to all these computers, and then they got to push it back. And
Damn.
4 wounds to do.
Oh, wait a minute. Take
Wait.
4 points off of that. 3 wounds. I don't have smite on that. Go ahead and take it off of me because I'm not using that pistol right now. So I don't have this smite right now.
All right.
Still 18 damage. That's not bad.
That would have still been 3 wounds.
Yes. So he already has 3 wounds, but he does have 1 Benny left, so he's gonna go for it. And unfortunately, that does nothing.
You stabbed him real good, Alonzo.
Damn.
And that dude goes down. Let's see, where's he at? Incapacitated.
Now I can go back to using my pistol.
All right, this guy woke up last turn. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do this. And disappear.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Wow.
Oh, damn it. Ruined my whole plan.
Doc Fong is no longer shaken. Holy shit, he's like invigorated.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the hell happened?
I don't know what I put in my pipe earlier, but it seemed to have worked.
I think I saw you put a pepper in your pipe, Doc.
Oh, that would explain it. I didn't mean to do that. But I'm okay with it.
Little capsicum high. All right, Doc Fong.
He's gonna back away over here.
Doc Fong's
This
gonna
guy's
back
shaking,
away
so
from the
he's-
shaking thing. Yeah, he's a little shook up.
And he's probably covered behind that bush then, right?
He is now. Yep.
But this guy over here, is this pile of wood high enough to obscure that?
What pile of wood? This?
Yeah.
No, it's just a bunch of loose boards and shit laying around on the ground. Pile up about 2.5 feet, maybe.
All right, so I might have to stand on my tippy toes, but I'm gonna shoot at this guy that I just saw Timid shoot at.
Big pull
Yes.
or a little pull? Big pull, little pull. That's a miss.
I have lots of bennies. I'm gonna benny that. That was a little better.
That's a hit with a raise.
Oh, double
Holy
eight.
shit.
Oh!
Holy fuck, man.
Damn.
Double 14. That's weird.
You gonna fix that?
Are you?
He's got a Benny. He's gonna try.
I'm really
Oh,
glad
shit.
that I.
He soaked
He
two of them.
soaked 2 of them, but that is not good enough.
I'm just glad I decided to benny that.
Nice damage roll.
I can't believe that, man. That's
I can't either, but I like it.
It's
Yeah.
very unusual for
I've
D8s to explode like that.
I rolled double D8. There's double 8 on the first 2.
Yeah, I know.
No
Well,
shit.
technically you rolled double 6 on the second two too.
Do you want to do
14.
anything else miraculous, Doc?
I'm just gonna check to make sure that my fancy new pipe is still there.
Maybe bonus action change out the pepper with tobacco or whatever it is you smoke.
I don't know. This seems to be working well.
Sweet CG.
It was what, 12 to get there?
Yeah, are you on a square? There we go.
Yes.
Okay. Had some guys that were at. Let's see. I don't know. You were there, so that's 12 to there.
You already take care of the ones on the other side?
Hit with a raise and a hit.
Seem kind of pitiful for that many dice.
Maybe that was the second half of the punch, and most of it was against this guy.
I intended to run over, kill both of these guys, and drop their heads at the ogre's feet, but he left.
Well, I think he's invisible over there somewhere, maybe.
I thought I took that guy off there. 75.
Alright, so there's my main hand for my first action.
There we go.
So now I'm up
You're
to
too fast.
20.
Yeah. Oh, that's my phone.
Do what
Making
now?
real life
I have
be
this ability
tired.
normal, but I'm starting to think I should pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying that real life me is getting tired from how fast you're running.
Here's my offhand attack.
Should you be like here? What's going on here? Your fucking token's jumping around everywhere.
That was less than spectacular.
Yeah, I'll have to go ahead and use my second action for another main hand attack against him.
That's a miss.
Squeezy Cheese actually missed? That's
He
that's
did.
kind of unbelievable.
That is a
It was
hit.
just an illusion.
Oh, okay. My eyes must be playing tricks on me.
I think that takes care of dude.
He is a one-man walking army.
And then I'll just run over here
Legendary.
and stand grinning at this guy.
He's not. He
Brad?
doesn't even see you. He was looking at Doc Fong, so he's got his back turned to you.
Hey, Brad. Next time we
I'm
make
out of actual actions. But
Brad, next time we make Al characters, we're talking to Wicked, so we can be very combat efficient and take care of all this bullshit he throws at us.
I mean, I
Pop.
do have quite a punch. On a raise, I am doing 3d10 damage now.
Well, he drops right in front of you, Sweezy. Rolling goes away. He's not bleeding out. What? No, he's done.
No, he saved on the vigor roll.
Yeah, but he's done, man. Oh. So he doesn't have a wound.
No, he has a wound. He's bleeding out. He's
How come it
incapacitated.
doesn't show a wound up there in his?
I don't know. That is kind of weird.
He's just a mook, so. All right.
He's not dead, but he's not bleeding out dead because he got the raise, but he's not alive. If they survive the fight, they could heal him.
The golden hour. Give me just a moment here.
Well, it's almost that time anyway, Marb.
Beautiful. Just take care of all these guys at one time. Yeah, we're about at the end of this round too. What the fuck? There's just some weirdness going on here, man.
I'm curious how you moved all those tokens all at once, though.
The selection tool up on the map.
Okay.
No, I hold
Yes.
shift. Selection tool won't select them for me. Didn't work.
Oh.
So I held shift. How can you see those guys?
I was switched over to the stream real quick, and I forgot
Yeah,
to scroll down.
douche.
No,
Fucking
I
cheater.
forgot to scroll down.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm not even sure where the hell they were
Yeah,
on the
guess
map. To be
what?
perfectly honest.
That's penalties. That's penalties against you. For
Is that going to cost him a Benny?
that's going to cost him all of his bennies and all of his adventure cards next session. All of them.
Well, fine.
How
Fuck
about
y'all.
I vote this time.
Take my ball and go home.
You just take your fucking ball and go. All right, he's done. He's done. He's done. Done.
Well, like I said, I forgot to scroll down earlier, and I just flipping back to check the chat, and I saw the 4 tokens all lined up, the same, moving the same. I was like, whoa, that's neat. But to be honest, I don't even know where the hell they were.
That should be. Then he gets. Uno momento, por favor. I think it's how that works. A gunshot comes out of the bushes and hits you in the back, Sweezy G. Would you like to soak that? Try to soak it. Wicked.
Sure. How do I do that now?
Up there you see your little chips, combat tracker.
Yes.
Grab one of them bennies and drag it down there to the soak box.
No longer right click on them and use them.
They should really add that back.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
you
was
do.
looking for. Was their right clicking?
This guy is no longer. You know somebody's over there in the bushes. I guess he is still hidden, but you know somebody's in the bushes.
Is that from the east or the south? Or can I do a notice roll to see if I heard?
When it's your turn, you can.
Okay.
Oh, this guy. So he will not have that. As a matter of fact, he's going to still have. No, he wouldn't. That's a perfect. Yeah, it's 2.5 feet. Yep. Okay. Albert. Oh. Bang.
Oh.
Albert.
Ouch. That's better. That's only one wound.
One wound. And you can actually see that guy now because he's popped through the bushes here. Kind of like right. Well, I'll put him right there. All right. Smythe is going to step out here difficult terrain to there because he had to jump off the. And he's got his Winchester and a hit. Damn. And he drops that guy.
Finally, you did something useful.
All right, Timmons.
I don't see anybody, do I?
No, but you know there's people over there behind the bushes, and you know there's a big Chinese ogre that disappeared somewhere right in front of your eyes. You just vanished.
All right. Well, Timmons, is gonna kind of lean his rifle up next to him there and tokes up his cigar a bit and he's gonna chuck a dynamite stick out there. As a small burst template. All right, let's see. How do I draw that? Pointers? Yeah. I want to say uh, those 4 squares.
Those 4 squares right there, you can chuck 9. Okay.
Wait, 4, 8, 16. So how far is that?
How far are you going to throw it? 11.
So it's going
That's
to
within
be
range.
at. How do I throw it?
Is it the
Athletics.
yeah, athletics roll?
I mean, it does have a die here.
It does.
To roll.
Yeah, there you go.
It should be set as using athletics.
Yep.
A
So
5.
yeah, so you chuck that dynamite out there. Boom! Roll some damage. The ground is bleeding and the sky is crying.
And that's
Boom!
it.
Luke,
Damn.
shaken status removed.
Nice. And where are these assholes?
Hiding
On
by
the
the
other side of the
crater.
bushes?
On the bottom of everyone.
On the bottom of everyone.
Yep.
So down here somewhere?
Everyone got an asshole on the bottom of them. They should have.
I don't know. I think most Albert is made up of that.
Let's see how far I can run. Don't approve my movement just yet.
Go try to find some.
That's about as far as I can get.
So yes.
Yes, you can approve now. Well, that didn't help much.
Awesome. Albert, shaken status is removed. He's bleeding a little
All right.
bit.
Did he hear anyone? That other shot? Did it seem to come from the east where that other guy was, or from the south?
It came from the east over there somewhere.
You really should have better taunt skill. I feel like he would taunt people more.
Somewhere over here. He got shot in the back.
Hey,
Show your chicken shit, lily livered asses out here.
how are you? I'm the best. I'm gonna get you.
I'm the
Where are you?
best. I'm gonna get you. Where are you? Awesome.
Doesn't seem like I see any of them.
Give me a notice roll.
I'll give you a notice roll.
Okay, give me just a moment. I thought everybody had that, so let's do this. Yeah, you can actually see some movement back here in the trees. And you see the flash of like red on a guy's uniform or something. You'd have a -4 to shoot.
He thinks he's the best. That's not going to stop him.
Good deal.
He's going to double tap that.
That sounds like something Albert would
So that's a
say.
-3. Yeah. Ah, bang bang. So what he's going to do, he's going to shoot, go, and it doesn't hear anything. He looks at the gun. He tries to shoot like 3 or 4 more times, but it's out of ammo. So he just
Click,
he
click,
tucks
click.
it away and he pulls out his second peacemaker and he's playing in about, cheap Chinese-made Colts.
I don't think they ever made Colts in China. They might today, but that's the end of the round, and we'll go ahead and stack it up here to Alonzo, who drew an ace, where we will continue next week at this time. And we went about 10 minutes over, so I'm not going to look for anybody to raid tonight because it's late. But I will tell you that Drake is streaming Empire of the Ghouls, DM'd by Metacuri, tomorrow night. His information is right there. Also, give him a little love by going to his YouTube channel and hitting the subscribe so he can get to his 100, kind of like me, which is right there. Help me get rid of that ugly URL and hit subscribe over there. Yes, please. Be back Saturday night on Rob Tui's stream with Drake DMing Icewind Dale, and we're kind of getting up there.
Cold.
So yeah, we are playing Saturday, right? Yeah, we're on Saturday. And then Tuesday back at Drake's stream for Princes of the Apocalypse. As Sunday night, Rob Tui's All Things Fantasy Grounds, where this week Gwydion will be talking about some new ways to rig up sound that doesn't really involve Sirenscape. So if that's of any interest to you, check that out on All Things Fantasy Grounds Sunday night on Rob Tui's Twitch stream. Thanks everybody for coming by, and have a fantastic weekend, which starts, we might as well start now, because most of us are working from home anyway. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, lady. Love you. Bye bye.